YouTube. The YouTube's the Justin Henry Show. I'll be answering comments and questions on there too. Guys, I'm live on TikTok right now with the Justin Henry Show. I got Marcus Graves coming on later, so that's why you see the Justin and MG stuff. But yes, we're talking NBA trade deadline. A lot of moves have been made already. Kevin Durant late last night to the Suns, and D'Lo yesterday in the afternoon to the Lakers. A lot of things happening, but we got trades. I'm going to be talking throughout the deadline on all the deals that come through. Let's see. Lakers got more moves. Watch. I hope so. I hope it happens. The KD trade surprised me, but also didn't surprise me. I'm surprised they got KD and didn't have to trade an all-star. Yes, without giving up DeAndre Ayton. To me, that was the key piece. If they had to give up DeAndre Ayton, I didn't like the move as much, but to keep Chris Paul, D Book, and Ayton and get KD, that was a crazy, crazy move for Suns. So good job, Suns. 2023 and you can't even grow a beard. Yes, I struggle with the beard. I got the beard struggles. You see the patches right here. I've been dealing with it my whole life. Move Lonnie for something. Yes, the Lakers, I feel like, Lonnie Walker plays a role though, so I'm not mad at that. Got to learn how to play with the Suns. It seems like a good fit though. Like they have always had that kind of long three with Mikal Bridges there, so it's probably going to be a seamless fit. Bogdanovich to the Lakers. I hope that happens. We need another shooter. I think Malik Beasley was a solid pickup, but we do need another shooter. Thomas Bryant was a huge loss. I agree, but you got, Winyans playing well. You give new opportunities to Jared Vanderbilt. I don't think it was as big of a loss. I would have liked to see him stay, though. I think you underestimate Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. Suns team isn't deep enough. No, you don't need depth, though, in the playoffs. That's the thing. In the playoffs, you run with an 8-man rotation most of the time anyway, so I'm not underestimating their talent. They're both talented players. That's why they went for a guy like KD, but I am not underestimating them in the playoffs. Put it that way. Let's see. Jay to the Bucks. Yes, I think that was a solid move. Solid depth piece. John Morant is not worried about the West mentality getting shut down. John Morant has a lot to worry about in the West, my lord. D'Lo shooting them threes. Yes, he is. I like D'Lo. I like getting, you know what? A lot of people are forgetting, I think, what D'Lo's capable of because he's on a team where, he really didn't get a whole lot of shine. It was like the Ant and Cat show. So I think he needed a switch. He needed, a change of scenery, but D'Lo, he ain't been playing bad. Will Miami make any moves? Like Collins, I think Miami's in the market for a move. It's just with the hour left on the deadline. I don't know. And I think they would have to give up a piece like Kyle Lowry, but I mean, Jimmy came out and said he wants to keep him on the team. Who knows? He's not the GM, but when players normally say stuff like that, especially a player like Jimmy's caliber, a lot of times those guys stay. Thoughts on Russ? I think Russ is still a good player. I just don't think he's an all-star caliber player on a good team. He's an all-star player on a bad team or a team with no other stars. So him going to Utah, I don't think he's going to stay there. I think they're going to buy him out, embrace the youth movement. But where I do think Russ can shine is if he goes to a team like the Clippers. They were talking about going to OKC again. I was like, there's a couple other minor fits where I think he can be okay, but I don't think he'll ever be. I mean, he's on the downswing of his career. As of right now, who has a better chance of going to the finals, the Mavs or the Suns? Suns, easily, all day. It's not even close. Suns all day. Van Vliet should get traded. Yes, I think if we're going to see anything here at the deadline, I do think we're going to see some Raptors moves being made. I'm trying to keep you guys up to date on anything that happens trade-wise. If you guys notice a trade that comes through before me, go ahead and drop it in the chat. So I can get the news out to you guys. And I don't want Adam Thielen news, which I just saw come in right now. Zach LaVine to the Lakers. I would love to see Zach LaVine to the Lakers. Would absolutely love to see Zach LaVine to the Lakers. I just don't know what we give up. What's the move there? Van Vliet and OG got to go to the Kings. Now, I think the Kings could be active here. Sneaky late. It's just the same thing with them, too, is the player that a lot of the guys like on the team is Harrison Barnes, and that's probably the most tradable asset. So sometimes those guys are tough to give up, but we'll see how aggressive the Kings are trying to be. D'Lo, way better fit, exactly. I think D'Lo is a hell of a fit next to LeBron and AD. Lakers have nothing to give, exactly. I think the Lakers are done making moves. When is the deadline in? An hour and a half from now. An hour and a half from now. And then there's always like a 30-minute stretch where deals get processed and then we get notified of them. So about 30 minutes to an hour after the deadline, we could have some stuff trickling in. I'm going to try to stay on live for the next 2 hours, though, talking trades. Lakers need a pure shooter now. I mean, you got Malik Beasley. He's not a pure shooter, but he's a scorer and he can hit the 3-ball. D'Lo's good off ball and on ball. So it actually makes sense. I really like the deal, you know, and it gives the Lakers some good depth. When's the deadline in? Like I said, hour and a half from now. Confused about the Thomas Bryant trade. It looks like he asked out. So it looked like he asked to be traded. That's what somebody said. I don't know how accurate that is. Let me find that out. Yes, Thomas Bryant requested to be traded from the Lakers. So that's why he's been moved. Thomas Bryant was moved because he asked to be out. So there it is. I feel like we make one more move. Could happen. Lakers are just bad. No, I think if the Lakers go on a 5-game win streak here, your tone's going to change a lot. TB is a dog. Lakers lost. Yeah, I think they had to give him up. It looks like he didn't want to play no more. So that makes sense. Getting Vanderbilt's a sneaky move. Exactly. So defensively, the Lakers are going to have another lockdown guy that can play out a little bit, and he plays close to the bucket too. So Kings fan here. What's the rumors, brother? I haven't heard much from the Kings side. I know they're in on the OG on a newbie talk, so I don't know if they're going to willing to give up Harrison Barnes for that. I'm assuming Rashawn Holmes is probably part of any deal as well. What are some good shooters for Lakers trades? I just don't see it happening. You would have had to use Russ to get the caliber shooter that they're trying to get. Like Muscala would have been a nice fit, but he went to Boston. Nuggets need to acquire OG from the Raptors. Yes, need a defensive wing. Somebody's going to be making moves here to get a newbie in the West. I think that for sure is happening. Whether it's with Bones or not, somebody said Bones Highland. I can see that being a possibility, but yeah, they're going to have to. Some of these teams are going to need somebody to guard KD. I think that's why we saw Portland go get Matisse Thybulle. I think OG Anunoby's coming to the West. Bryant helped the Nuggets. Yeah, I don't really think so. Bryant helped the Nuggets. Let's see. We need a center. Jokic doesn't play defense either. I think he's an underrated defender. He's not an elite defender, underrated. In my humble opinion, some Suns aren't going to live up to the hype. I don't see how you can say that. They have KD and Devin Booker alone is strong. With DeAndre Ayton, it's stronger. With CP3, it's even stronger. I don't know how you can say that. I love how the Lakers did the deadline, got 2 shooters, a lockdown wing, and we traded Thomas Bryant for 3 seconds. Big trade coming soon. No, I don't think it's big trade. I think they're protecting the fact that they won't have a first-round pick in 2027 and for a very long time. So I mentioned it earlier on the podcast. It's easy to get second-round picks. It's very hard to get first-round picks. So I think that was the move. It's like, hey, let's get some picks. Let's get something for our future. We got Bron, AD, and D'Lo for the rest of the season. D'Lo's a free agent. They'll probably add somebody else, but I like what the Lakers are doing. West is going to be a fun playoffs. Yes, it is. See the Bulls doing anything? I think the Bulls, from what I've read, what I've heard, is that they might be content, but you never know. We got an hour left. I'm sure teams are coming for Zach LaVine. What's up, bro? Kyle, what's good, dog? What's good, bro? Biggest failure is the Nets' big 3 all time. That's one of the biggest failures of all time, yes. And it had a lot to do, I think COVID had a lot to do with that, you know? Unfortunately, like just the whole way the home games were affected. James Harden wanted out. Kyrie was dealing with all the drama. That next team is one of the top failures of all time. Yes. All Suns have to do is stay healthy. Yes, exactly. The Suns stay healthy. They're a top 3 team in the West. I think they're the best team in the West. Lakers got lucky with Bryant, and now they trade him. Sometimes you got to get draft capital, though. So, and if he asked out, what else are you going to do? You know, he asked to be out of LA. You can't really do a whole lot about that. Ben Simmons walking to the locker room today. He don't know nobody now. Low key, the Nets have a decent team. Decent. Dinwiddie, Cam Johnson, Bridges, Ben, and Nick Claxton. That's decent. The NBA is a joke. No competition. Players are babies. With that said, I'll be watching the playoffs. The Suns are worse, in my opinion. Easier to beat for the Warriors. Kings, Nuggets. No. Bruce, not at all. Not at all, Bruce. The Suns are better, by far better team now. If you think getting KD is a negative for your team, I don't know how to help you there, bro. But they're definitely better. Like, definitely a lot better. DeRozan to the Lakers, best believe. I would love to see DeRozan there, but I think the Lakers are done. They made their big move with Westbrook. I don't think the Lakers are making any more deals. Personally. Who knows, though? Who knows? I'm not Shams. I'm not insider. I'm just reporting on the news, man. We haven't seen anything come through yet. I'm looking for deals. I haven't seen any new deals since this morning. So Suns won't stay healthy. You can't wish injuries on people. Chris Paul has all the pressure. Yes, Chris Paul does have a lot of pressure. There's no excuses now for Chris Paul. I am going to have this conversation when my guy Marcus comes on. We're going to talk about KD and if he's top 5 all time, if he gets another ring. I think it's in top 10 all time. We got to put him in the top 10 first. But is KD with another ring, does he get top 10 all time? I think it's an interesting question. Even Zach LaVine to the Knicks, nah, I don't really see that one happening. The Knicks would have to give up too many valuable pieces. You think the Lakers have a chance this postseason? Yes. When you got LeBron and AD, you always have a chance. And I think getting a lot of the controversy out with Russ will help out. They can focus on winning games, getting the scoring record out the way. They can win games. I feel like it's a good move. Miami deal coming soon. They didn't shed Dedmon for no reason now. Do we know that? You know, they could be making a move for like Westbrook after the deadline if he gets bought out. Like, there's a lot of things that could happen. So I don't know if it's here at the deadline, but they're definitely doing something. I think they're going to be adding somebody after the deadline because that's all when the buyouts happen is right after the deadline, after players don't get moved. Lakers should have traded their biggest problem, LeBron. Come on, bro. LeBron's the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT. Kevin Durant wants the easy way to get a ring. Shit. In the NBA today, is there really an easy way to get a ring? I don't know about that, man. Lakers got worse in the perimeter. D'Lo, Angelo, no, no D, pause. Yeah. Angelo, you know, that's fine, but then that's why you got a guy like Pat Bev, depending on the matchups. You know what I mean? So there is some defense there, and then having him, Rui, having Vanderbilt, like there's some good defenders. If we need a defensive lineup, the Lakers have one. Ibaka and George Hill to the Pacers, buyout likely. I can see one of those guys getting bought out. I don't know. Pacers are in playoff competition though. Does Josh Hart help the Knicks? Absolutely, he does. Josh Hart's a good player. He's a good starter. He's not a necessarily, I wouldn't call him a glue piece, like one of those glue pieces, but he's a guy that can play 3 and D. Like, you need a guy like that on your team. LeBron is the GOAT. He is not the GOAT. LeBron's in the most difficult era to play in. Absolutely he is. By the way, LeBron ain't the GOAT. It's so funny to see differing opinions on LeBron. And I bet the people that say LeBron is not the GOAT, if you say LeBron's not the GOAT, it's because you don't like the way that he plays. That's the bottom line. You're not talking about his ability on the court. You're going to say, I don't like the fact that he doesn't close games, and I don't like the fact that he doesn't want to take the last second shot, and he's not 6-0 in the finals. That's what you're going to say. LeBron's the GOAT. Outside of that, you have no valid argument. Jordan's the better closer. So you want to talk about Jordan and LeBron, I like them both. I like Jordan and Bron. Bron is my GOAT, but I like them both. Bron's been my GOAT ever since that 2016 championship. He's been the GOAT to me. But Jordan is the better closer. So if we're going to talk about closer or player, you got to give Bron the GOAT player. Jordan's the GOAT closer. That's how I got it. Miles Turner to the Lakers. I don't see that happening. What do we do with Schroeder? Trade him? I don't think he's getting traded either. Are you a LeBron fan or a Lakers fan? Both. I was a LeBron fan. I got LeBron Cleveland jerseys, and I'm a Laker fan. So I've been a LeBron. You see the LeBron magazine just chilling, staring at your ass in the back. Like, I've been a LeBron fan. I had a wall with Kobe and a wall with LeBron when I was in college. Posters. We used to collect posters back in the day. I don't know if y'all still do that. L.A. Bron. If you don't like King James, it's been a tough 20 years for you. Exactly. I'll tell people this. In 40 years, people will look at Bron as the consensus GOAT. They're in 40, exactly. I made this point on a podcast the other day I was on. People forget the stuff that they hate about players within 5-10 years. That's just what happens. Like, everybody hated Kobe. They hated Kobe. And now it's like people, I think, understood his value once he left. In the league, Jordan, there's people that hated Jordan back in the day, and a lot of those same people are the same people that say he's the GOAT today. So I think when we look at Bron and what he's done accolade-wise, what he's done career-wise, and we have a chance to step back from the social media instant feedback type of era, we're really going to appreciate what LeBron did on the court. Bron over Kobe any day. I got Bron over Kobe. It's close. No way you got Bron over Kobe. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Taking the last shot is dumb sometimes. What if he always took the last shot? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like there's a mentality. There's a mentality people like about Jordan. You can like Jordan's mentality. I get it. You can but Jordan, you can't say that he's a better basketball player. I think you can say mentally you like him better. He doesn't cry. He doesn't flop. You can like those things about him. But to say he's not a better basketball player, I don't think you can say that. Kobe all day, Kobe all day. I am not mad if you got Kobe up there. Just make sure Kobe's in your top 3. People hated Kobe too. Exactly. Kobe always been my guy. Yes, sir. Kobe's always been him. Maybe I'm just a D-Book hater. I can't see the Suns winning right now. You absolutely can see the Suns winning with D-Book. They almost won with D-Book, Chris Paul, and Ayton before. Why not add KD to that mix? Why couldn't they win? Let's see. No, that's not what I said. That's what I would say for LeBron being not the GOAT. There are plenty of things to say. In 40 years, no one's going to say LeBron is the GOAT. In 40 years, Bruce, I love your commentary, bro. But in 40 years, do you realize the kind of numbers that we're going to be looking at for LeBron James? The only player over 40,000 points, top 3 in assists, longevity stats. He went to 10 NBA finals, 4 NBA championships, has led the league in scoring, has led the league in assists. Bro, like, there ain't a lot that you can say that LeBron hasn't accomplished on the basketball court, man. He's had game-winning shots, game-winning blocks. Like, I don't know, bro. I just don't know how you can say anything bad about LeBron. He played in the era of illegal defense. I'm sorry, zone defense. Jordan played in the era of illegal defense. You couldn't double team while ball. So it's a different game, man. Like, he's better at basketball. The point is to win, not stats. No, so are you going to say LeBron's not a winner? Like, I think that winner thing is getting taken out of context too. How are you going to say LeBron's not a winner when he's been to 10 NBA finals? Bro has 4 championships. How can you say he's not a winner? Right? The points to win were all going to go to Bill Russell with his 11 championships. That argument is weak as shit to me. It's weak as shit. Kobe better hands down. Kobe's got 5 of them things too. Kobe's got 5 of them things, so I ain't mad. 4 and 6 in the finals, that's fine. He got to the finals. How many times Jordan been to the finals? LeBron's been 10 times. How many times Jordan been? All that doesn't matter if you can't close. You got to have a team around you too. I mean, everybody, that's the thing about history too, is you guys are easy to forget. The people that bring up the 4 and 10, you forget what LeBron's team looked like when he carried that team to the finals against the Spurs in 2007. You forget that Kyrie Irving got hurt one of the years that they were trying to win a championship, and Matthew Dellavedova was starting. You forget that Kevin Love had his arm taken out of his socket in one of those years, and they didn't have him. So everybody's quick to just say, oh, 4 and 6, 4 and 10 in the finals, 4 out of 10. Y'all forget, like, the more time that comes away, y'all forget about what actually occurred during those finals. Anything you want, LeBron has done anything. Yes. Would Jordan beat the Rockets? That's what I'm saying. He took 2 years off. He took 2 years off, came back rested. Jordan did. And I like Jordan. Like, we're talking GOATs. I got LeBron 1, Kobe 2, Jordan 3. That's how I got it. So do I think he would have beat the Rockets if he would have stayed the entire time? I don't know that. I don't think LeBron, there's no way Jordan was going 8 straight. I just know that. Everyone arguing LeBron is under 30. Bro, I'm 37, and I'm here with LeBron. I'm here with LeBron. Bean at 2, yes. Bean went to seven NBA finals, played in the zone defense era, scoring. He averaged 35 in the season, had 81 in a game. Why not Bean? And did it on slightly less athleticism than Jordan. LeBron's whole career was super teams and taking L's. No, y'all got to move away from that. Free agency is different too. Right? So for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen was on that shitty deal, 7 years for $10 million or whatever the hell it was. Free agency is a lot different than it was now. Yes, I got Jordan as 3. 1A, 1B, 1C. Jordan did it in 15 years. That's fine. When he was in his 15th year, what was he averaging? 22? MJ at 3, yes. I'm wild. You call me wild. You call me wild, but this is why we had debates. Jordan left the league twice. Does he really like basketball? I don't know about that. I don't want to question that. I think he has some things going on mentally, but people forget when Jordan retired, he said, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired." There was a lot of "I'm tired" in that Last Dance series. People forget about that. Like LeBron's played 20 years straight. 20 years straight. Kobe wasn't saying "I'm tired." Kobe was out there playing with broken fingers. Tore his Achilles and try to play. As a Lakers fan, do you think LeBron deserves his jersey retired with the Lakers? I think it's going to happen. Do I think it's deserved? Not quite yet. This dude put Kobe over Jordan. Why not? Why not? Tell me why not. Jordan's hands down as the GOAT. 10 scoring titles to LeBron's 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 3-peats. Jordan had the better prime, if you want to say that. Jordan had the better prime. If Jokic retires today, is he a top 8 center of all time? Yes. I think Jokic is going to firmly enter that, especially if he averages a triple-double this season. 3-time MVP. It's getting hard not to put him up there already. Efficiency is why Jordan washes Kobe. So I love this argument, right? So everybody says efficiency. Jordan shot 50 from the field. Kobe shot 46, 45 from the field, whatever it is. Kobe also played in an era where you could play zone defense. People forget about that, right? Right? Zone defense would have changed Jordan's career. I think people forget about that. Defensively, Kobe was just as good, if not the same as Jordan, right? The same as Jordan. But people also forget about Kobe's. He played in a tougher era. The guard play was better when Kobe played. In the 90s when Jordan was playing, guards were not relevant. It was a big man and point guard league. Your next best guards were like Clyde Drexler, John Starks, Dan Marley, Hersey Hawkins. Like, it wasn't these all-star caliber players that we see today. The league is wing heavy now and started to be after Jordan. Yes, Jordan made the shooting guards better. He made the wing play better, but that happened after Jordan. Y'all realize that, right? He wasn't going against the same defenders that Kobe had to go against. Mitch Richmond, exactly. Mitch Richmond was like a top 5 shooting guard at the time. Bones to the Clippers. Is that official or is that what you want? LeBron not tired. LeBron don't load manage. Oklahoma City Thunder are trading Darius Bazley. Ooh, that's a solid move. Bazley to the Suns. So people were talking about depth there. That's a good depth move for a 2nd round pick. And Dario Saric. Get Saric all the way out of here. That's a good move for the Thunder. So the Thunder just traded Darius Bazley to the Phoenix Suns for Dario Saric and a 2nd round pick. Bones Highlands, yes, is going to the Clippers. Somebody was talking about how they needed a point guard in the comment section. They got a point guard. Bones is going to be a good fit there. Bones is going to be a good fit. What did the Nuggets get for Bones? Let's see what the Nuggets got for Bones. Bones Highlands to the 2 2nd round picks. So 2024 and a 2025 pick. 2nd round picks to the Nuggets. LeBron will always be an MJ shadow. If you say the word always, then I can't talk to you because you're closed-minded. So you never will ever think anybody will beat MJ. It's like the same people that say Dr. J is still the GOAT. The league done past that. The same people that say Kareem's the GOAT. The league done past that. At some point, somebody's going to be better than LeBron. Y'all just got to give that up. Somebody's better than MJ. It happened. Let's see. Jordan was one of the only few skilled 2 guards at the time. Exactly. Magic was better than LeBron. LeBron does everything Magic did, but he scores more. How do you say that? Wouldn't trade Levine unless it's for RJ to the Knicks. I don't know if that's happening. You think the Lakers should have kept Thomas Bryant? No, because he wanted to be out. He requested a trade. We were just talking about it earlier. You're closed-minded. If you want to say so, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Kobe to GOAT. I ain't mad at that. Did the Bulls keep Alex Caruso? I haven't seen any Alex Caruso deals come through yet, so have not seen that. A lot of GOAT talk. I like the GOAT talk today, y'all. I like the GOAT talk today. Straight up. Let's see. Here we go. James Wiseman, it has been dealt to the Pistons for Saddiq Bey. James Wiseman to the Pistons for Saddiq Bey. We talked about it earlier on the show. It actually happened. So Wiseman going to the Detroit Pistons. It's a good move for them, man. Get the youth moving in there. Get Cade Cunningham back next year. They'll be solid. They'll be solid. Kobe is the GOAT. I ain't mad at that. 73-9 Warriors. He beat them. Jordan couldn't beat the Pistons early in his career. There's some good info coming out, y'all. Does everybody forget that LeBron literally got defended by J.J. Barea in the finals? That's fallacy. It wasn't J.J. Barea. It was Jason Kidd. Stop it. Denver needed Caruso. Nothing saying that can't happen still. I know you were probably expecting it for Bones, but I don't know if that's off the table yet. The Nuggets got to get a defender. So maybe they're acquiring picks to do that. You gave LeBron all the passes, laughable. Hey, I'm just saying, it is what it is. This is why we have GOAT debates, though, because you want to, sometimes you got to be able to highlight things that other people miss. So if somebody says something about Jordan that maybe I'm not thinking of, Jordan's one of the greatest players oh, shit. Saddiq Bey is not going to the Warriors. He's going to Atlanta? So hold on a second. I thought he was going to the Warriors. So the Warriors are trading James Wiseman, but Saddiq Bey is not going to the Warriors. Saddiq Bey is going to Atlanta. Huh. So who are the Warriors getting out of this deal? That's the question. Who are the Warriors getting out of this deal? Because that's like a DeAndre Hunter, maybe. DeAndre Hunter. I don't think it's John Collins. That's a little heavy. But Wiseman, Saddiq Bey, and Saddiq Bey to the Hawks. Somebody from the Hawks got to be going there. I got to see. Definitely got to see who that is. Jason Kidd, even worse. Come on, bro. Jason Kidd. You got to respect Jason Kidd. Kobe would have got 40,000 points. Holy shit. So the Hawks are sending, what's up with all these second-round draft picks? 5 second-round draft picks to the Warriors. So the Warriors have traded James Wiseman to the Pistons for Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey then goes to Atlanta, and Detroit have sent 5 second-round picks to the Warriors in return. 5 second-round picks in return. Trey on bad terms with the Hawks. We'll see. M-Bone was good, bro. My guy Matt. We're going to talk about these deals later. 5 picks again. F the picks. F them picks. That's a good move for the Hawks, man. Yeah, I think some of these teams in the East need to realize the opportunity because the West is so stacked. If you can make a move in the East right now with Brooklyn blowing it all up. He lost with Penny, Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel. Kobe was different. Yeah, Shaq did. You're right. Shaq did lose with all those guys. That's a good point. Kobe was different. If LeBron wins one more with all these super teams, he definitely to go. Well, think about it. LeBron, I really want to ask this for anybody who I want to ask this to anybody who says MJ is the GOAT because of the winning and things, right? If LeBron had two more championships, and in one of those NBA finals, he hit a dagger in like game 4, he hit a dagger that we all talk about. Would you change your opinion on him? If he was 6 out of 10 and had one more extra, just very iconic clutch moment, would you change your opinion on LeBron? Is that the difference? How should I feel about the T-Wolves trade? I think you should know. I think it's a good deal. You get a vet in Mike Conley. They had to get D'Lo out there. He's still left-handed, so it still works. But I think as a T-Wolves fan, you should be all right with it. I respect Kobe, but I think Kobe needed Shaq more than Shaq needed Kobe. No. Kobe proved that already. What's up, bro? How are you? I'm good, Lamont. Very good. Saying the 90s had terrible guards is another laughable take. Drop 10 guards from the 90s. Drop 10 guards right now. 10 twos. 10 twos. Drop 10 shooting guards from the 90s. Your list is going to be hard to create. Katie leaving Ben Simmons for Booker. I guess Kendall Jenner won. Bruce with the Boss Up Alley takes. That's a good question. Yes, sir. Yes. So basically, no. So some people have said no to that question, right? But you got to think, 2 more championships and a clutch shot. Is that really the difference between you saying he's the GOAT? Like, that's team accomplishments. And then, if he would have hit maybe the dagger instead of it being Ray Allen for the Heat and he would have hit that 3-pointer, would you have thought differently of him? Like, they would still say he's not the GOAT. Exactly. Skywalker, exactly. The reason why MJ is the GOAT, MJ isn't losing to the Mavs. You don't know that MJ lost to a lot of teams. MJ lost to a lot of teams. It's just in that 8-year span, he didn't. His prime peak levels were good, but MJ played 7 years without winning a championship. Y'all forget that too. He didn't win nothing until Scottie Pippen came in the picture. Why give up BT? BT. You mean TB, Thomas Bryant? Thomas Bryant was because he didn't want to be there anymore. Yes, it would be debatable. So you guys, the people that say yes, it would change things or killer instinct, you guys just like MJ's personality better. It's not what LeBron's done on the court. It's the mentality. Blueface, exactly. You guys like Jordan's mentality. That's why you're calling him the GOAT, which I don't agree with. I agree with who's the best basketball player that ever played, and it's LeBron. You could drop LeBron off literally in any era. 6'8", 240. You could drop 250. You could drop him off in literally any era, and he would be good. He would be the best player in the league. Any era. These people don't know NBA. He said no guards in the 80s. He bugging. Drop 10. Drop 10 shooting guards from the 90s when Jordan was elite. Clyde, John Starks, Hersey, like Mitch Richmond. Start dropping them. Go ahead. You're going to surprise yourself. MJ never cried on the court while playing. Like I said, if y'all just don't like his personality, just say that. You guys want to like the player. It's not about that. It's about what they accomplish on the court. You guys are trying to like the player. Like, I have to like LeBron. No, you don't. You just got to respect what he does on the court. Joe Dumars, he was good. Joe Dumars was good. Was Sadiq not Detroit best player? Just asking. Nah, Jaden Ivey, they're going through a youth movement. LeBron to advance, he dominated Jordan's era. People forget about the IQ. That IQ means a lot, man. Basketball IQ. Myself and most people I know hated MJ, but we agree he's the GOAT. Reggie, I just talked about that. I think that's what's going to happen with LeBron. People did it with Kobe. You hate the great ones. A lot of people tend to hate the great ones. I'm the opposite. I like watching greatness in front of me. I like respecting it, right? But a lot of people that didn't like MJ, that's fine. You can hate players. I'm not saying you can't. A lot of people that hated MJ turned out to like him. A lot of people that hated Kobe turned out to like him. I think the same thing is going to happen with LeBron after he retires. People don't like the decision. They don't like the things that he did. That's all. Bones just got traded to the Clippers. Yes, there was some trades that have happened. James Wiseman to the Pistons, Sadiq Bey to the Hawks, Bones Highland to the Clippers. Yes, there have been some deals that have happened. Justin Holiday just got traded from the Hawks as well with Frank Kaminsky to Houston for Fernando and Garrison Matthews. Uneventful. Dumars was great, my G. Yes. The list is not very long, though. Shooting guards. The list is not very long in the 90s. Jordan had no defense in his era. The defenders we see now, or we saw especially in the mid-2000s, were a result of Jordan. So he changed the game. He made the game acceptable for like two guards to be your best player. Before, you never won games like that. Like before, it was the point guards. It was the centers. Two guards were really kind of a different type of player. They were not even 3-and-D like how it is today. They were just slashers or good wing defenders. They were long defenders that could guard point guards. Like they were more known for being slashers and defenders, scorers, so to speak. It was like a knock to be a two guard. Whereas now in today's game, the two guard is looked at as like a versatile piece of an offense. So yes, the game had to change. Like Byron Russell being the best defender that Jordan faced is kind of like, that should be alarming. Byron Russell was not a great defender. Let's see. Lie. What am I lying about? Come Sack. Let's get OG. Yes, I think Sack needs to make the move for OG and Anunoby. 2 decades straight we've been watching LeBron and still has less accomplishments than MJ. He just passed the scoring league. That's cap. That's cap. He's top 5 in assists. That's cap. LeBron making the decision made him a better player. I think he had to go through that to be the player that he is now. LeBron had to go through that because I think he had been entitled his whole life. I think he thought, I could just go play the villain role and everybody will, hate me, but I'll still win. He had to prove that like winning a championship is hard. He had to go through that stage. Whereas Jordan had to go through 7 years of losing to realize I need another piece. Go get me Scottie Pippen. Like there's things players have to go through. LeBron just lost 2 finals along the way. I think it was a good decision for him to go to Miami. Let's see. Kobe was the most skilled player ever. I don't debate that. MJ changed the game. Exactly. He did. What time is the deadline? Deadline's in 55 minutes. 55 minutes. LeBron did more for an organization than MJ did. Yes, he did. I don't know. The Bulls, people still talk about the Bulls to this day, though. So MJ was the best shooting guard. That's it. Not the better player. Maybe that's the take, because a lot of people before Jordan, a lot of people were crowning Magic as the greatest to play. Kareem is the greatest to play. So maybe we need to start doing that. Best position to play instead of GOAT. Suns are winning the championship. I don't disagree with that. I think the Suns have a very good chance of winning a championship this year. You think Memphis makes it past the second round? I think Memphis has to make it past the first round first. There's going to be some tough teams down there at the bottom, man. When you look at the standings, Pelicans, Kings, Memphis, these teams are going to have to go through some like veteran ass teams, no matter who they match up with. Mavs versus Sun Western Conference Finals. I don't see that. I don't see the Mavs making it. You think Braun would have got the scoring title if he went to college? He probably would be a better player initially if he went to college. Like, that's part of it too. Like, Jordan saw what it took to win a championship in college. LeBron didn't get to win a championship in college. He didn't get to go for 2 years, whatever it was that Jordan was there. Like, I think people forget that 1 year. I believe LeBron ending his legacy in Cleveland. I don't see that. Trade Bev back to the Wolves. LeBron would. I think people don't realize, like, LeBron came straight out of high school. Like, there's a lot of not just and Jordan came into the league when he was 21. LeBron came into the league when he was 18. He was 18 when he was drafted. Like, there's a lot of mental shit you have to go through as a human, as an adult. And if you're not that age yet, if you're just kind of going through it, you're a lot smarter than you are at 21 than you are 18. 25 at 21. Like, you learn a lot. Nuggets have a shot to win the West. Yes, I think they have a shot. I can see them making another move here before the deadline's over. Yes, way better if he went to college. Exactly. What do the Mavs need? The Mavs need to get a wing defender somehow. Somehow, some way. Sorry, YouTube, I've been leaving y'all out. LeBron played 16 years without winning a championship. No, he didn't. MJ, Clyde, Reggie, Mitch, Latrell, Joe Dumars, Allen Houston, Kobe. You're counting Kobe. Kobe was after MJ. I'm not counting that. Eddie, are you talking about Eddie Jones? Steve Smith played forward. Dan Marley, come on, bruh. You reaching here trying to find 10. Reaching. Jeff, I don't even know what you're talking about with Jeff. Ron Harper was on his own team and played point guard most of the time. Kendall, you talking about what? Kendall Gill? Or did you just bring up Kendall Gill as a top 10, top 15 shooting guard of the era? Kendall Gill in today's game would be like, I don't want to be disrespectful. But Kendall Gill would be like, I'm trying to think of a player Kendall Gill would be like. It would not be, ain't no way in hell Kendall Gill's making it in today's game. The fact that people are still on Jordan Schmidt is sad. Good observation, bro. Glad you can read. You guys arguing in the comments. Get it done. Jordan carried by the greatest coach and front office of all time. Now, Phil was a big part of the reason that Jordan and Kobe were successful. I think people diminish that as well. Your thoughts on the Westbrook trade? I think for sure the Lakers had to do it. I think they got better with D'Lo, getting Beasley, also getting Jared Vanderbilt. Great move overall for the Lakers. I think Westbrook's going to get bought out. OG to the Mavs. Is that official, or you guys you want that? Why is Kobe not in the conversation? He's been in this conversation. We've been talking about GOAT. I got LeBron, Kobe, and MJ. That's how I got it. Me personally. AD just got traded. No, he didn't. Warriors traded Wiseman. Yes, Wiseman to the Pistons. Sadiq Bey to Atlanta, and multiple draft picks to the Warriors. So 5 second-round picks. LeBron a whole bit. Yeah, see, if you just don't like LeBron. Like, y'all want to fall in love with these players. It ain't about that. We're gonna have new players that come and go. Y'all just want to love LeBron. Y'all, I love MJ. Like, y'all obsession is crazy. I like his shoes. He has 30 pairs of shoes. Like, y'all got to get off of that shit, man. Just think about the actual game. Kendall Gill, role player today. Exactly. I was trying to think of a player. Like, Kendall Gill is like Malik Beasley. Kendall Gill would be like Malik Beasley. Who won the LeBron hat giveaway? I haven't given them away yet. They're still sitting here in my office. I'm giving them both away. I have not picked a winner yet, so I'll do that today. I'll pick out a winner today. Nate, my man, appreciate you reminding me. LeVar Ball better than Jordan. Steph Curry is better than LeBron James. No, he's not, bro. What? Oh, here we go. My guy Marcus is here in the building.
Yes,
MG,
sir.
hold on. I got to get tapped in. MG, what's good?
What's the word?
What's happening, dog? The trade deadline's crazy right now, bro.
Cracking, bro. It's cracking.
Yo, if you want to join the giveaway, head over to the YouTube channel. Drop your thoughts. It's a little too late for the giveaway, but I got more hats that I'm going to be giving away. I'm always rocking hats, so I'm going to give them away. But I'm going to dead off of this live. If y'all want to come on and talk some more shit with me, head over to the YouTube channel. It's called The Justin Henry Show. We're going to be, speaking of, Eric Gordon just got moved.
Oh.
Maybe I'll just say, hey, if y'all want to chill in here, y'all can chill, but I'm going to be on the YouTube answering more questions. I'll answer questions on here on TikTok. I ain't going to leave y'all TikTok. But Eric Gordon just left. To the Clippers. Eric Gordon to the Clippers.
Did you get Bones too?
They just got Bones too.
Oh, John Wall out of there.
John Wall's definitely out of there. I thought they were going to bring in Russ. I thought if he got bought out, like Russ was coming, but man.
What's the deal looking like?
We haven't announced the details of it yet. It just says Houston Rockets are finalizing a deal to send Eric Gordon to the Clippers. That's all we got right now.
Yeah.
Second time this century, the Nets have a big three and get nothing from it. The older one, right? You're talking about the Paul Pierce, KG one. The most active trade deadline in a while. It's been a fun trade deadline so far. Justin, I beat you in basketball a couple weeks ago. I haven't got to talk my shit. Here you are, bro. Go ahead and talk that. Talk that talk. Who the Kings getting? I think the Kings got to get another. They got to get somebody now. I think Anunoby is a player that they could go get. They got enough pieces to go get him.
Yeah. 3 first-round picks? At least 3 first-round picks for him.
I don't think the Kings are giving up 3 first, though.
Depends. I mean, if you think that's the roster you're rolling with.
Let me try something. Let me see if I can put you on. If I can just put you on if there's an echo. Let's see. Let's try this. Marcus, you hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
All right. Can y'all hear Marcus? Hey, let me know in the chat. Hold on. Say something again.
Yo.
Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear Marcus in the chat. Can y'all hear Marcus? Marcus is a G League point guard. He plays for the G League Ignite right now. Can y'all hear him?
Yo, what's up?
Oh shit, I got the speaker. Let me do this. Boom. Let a hat, bro. Yes, sir. I'm giving some away. Yep, we can hear him. Dope. So let's run that. Can you hear me like twice on your screen, or are we good?
Nah, I hear you one time. You good?
Perfect. Let's run it. All right, I'm gonna take this out.
I can hear myself though.
You can hear yourself now?
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck. You can hear yourself even with like right now. You can hear yourself.
Yeah, if I say something, then I can hear myself.
Can you turn the volume down?
For me?
Yeah. Oh no, that won't work, right?
Yeah, no, it's like I can hear my echo through your screen.
All right, then. Fuck that, then. Oh, you could probably hear. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's just run it how we've been doing it then. My bad. I was trying to get y'all in with Marcus, too. Eric Gordon to the Clips. I think that was a good move, man.
Had to get the iPad, man. I got to get all the updates.
All right, here we go. Let's go back to the Yeti, then. Cancellation. Okay, let's try this now. Try one more time. Can you hear me now?
Yo.
Can you hear the echo still?
No, I can't hear the echo.
All right, bet. We in. We in the game, baby.
We locked in.
John Wall is out of there. You called that shit before it happens. John Wall is out of there. This deadline's crazy. John Wall is gone. John Wall in a 3-team deal with the Grizzlies and the Clippers.
Ooh,
so John Wall back to Houston.
Oh,
back to Houston. Aren't you an NFL fan? Yes, I'm in it. Of course. I can't be a fan of multiple teams. Yep, we can hear him. Okay, bet. Here from TikTok. Saul, what's good, bro? If y'all are here from TikTok, make sure y'all follow the YouTube page, too. Luke Kennard to the Grizzlies. So Luke Kennard went to the Grizzlies in that deal.
Ooh, solid pickup for the Grizz.
Solid pickup for the Grizz, bro.
Who the Grizz
the Grizz did kind of need a shooter.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Wiseman deal? I think the Warriors were just over with the experience. They had to get rid of him, and it was just time to give him a fresh start.
What's up with the 5 seconds today? 5-second round pick.
5 seconds for Jay Crowder. 5 seconds to the Warriors. What is that?
What are we doing?
Shams and Woj are cooking. Yes, they are. Them dudes is on it. We got 45 minutes to the deadline. Yo, Jack, what's good? Here from TikTok. John Wall punching the air right now.
Man,
Yo,
John Wall and Russ are sick right now.
sick.
You know what's
He
crazy?
said, I would hate to play with Jalen Green.
I was I was talking about it the other day, bro. Like, I think John Wall, like that type of PG and Russ, like I think that's kind of fading out the league.
Yeah.
Like,
You think that era is about to be over with?
I think so, man. Like John Wall, Russ. Not that Kyle Lowry is the same type of player, but like the Kyle Lowry.
Same era?
Yeah, same era. You see like Chris Paul, kind of like that era is kind of fading out now.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all drop my homie Marcus a follow, man. Marcus Graves. I don't know what you let's put it up on the screen here.
TikTok, Marcus.Graves.
Marcus.Graves, G League point guard for the Ignite team, man. Yeah. You played against some of these guys, bro. James Wiseman, you think he deserves another shot there in Detroit?
Yeah, no, I think James Wiseman is a good player, bro. I don't think he fit the Warriors system. He's not I don't think he's a guy you can kind of like. He's not like a very good passer, I would say. And I think in that Warriors system, you got to be a good passer.
You got to be able to move the ball.
Yeah, like you see Kevon Looney have success in that system because he just does the little things. So I think James Wiseman will have a bigger role in Detroit, and I think we'll see some more things out of him for sure. He's still young, man. He's like 19, 20 years old. Like I think we gotta give the youngin a chance.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. Derrick Rose back to Chicago. Is that somebody you just talking, or is that real? I didn't see that one come through. John Wall is living in the worst timeline in the multiverse.
John Wall's sick, bro.
John Wall is sick, man. Probably found out through another player, too. Thoughts on the Nuggets and Clippers trade? I think getting Bones Highland for them was a big move, man. They needed a point guard. For and sure. Bones, I think, with increased role, is going to play well, too. You like Bones Highland?
I love Bones Highland, bro. I think he's got game. I think he just needs an increased role. Like, you see it. You saw in Brooklyn the last couple of days. Cam Thomas, what he does with an increased role.
Cam Thomas been hooping.
Yeah, been hooping, man. So obviously, I think it's tough. They had Jokic and Murray and Porter. Like they had a lot of guys in Denver. So I think him, having control of that second unit in LA, I think that'll be big for him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope Westbrook goes to the Clippers. I can see that with the buyout possibility. Ja's a similar point guard to Wall and Westbrook, though. I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, because we were talking about the era, like how that type of point guard. And that's
but he's
true.
Younger.
Yeah, that's true. He's younger. He's got. I think Ja's just different than them though. Like Russ and John Wall not really doing the same things that they used to do.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they're also making hella money at that age. Like Russ is making $44 million at that age. So
yeah.
But I see what you mean. Yeah, Ja is a similar player to those two.
I like John De'Aaron Fox. Those guys to me.
Yeah.
I miss gang sign John Wall. Gang sign John Wall. Illuminati John Wall. The ESPN notifications are hot. Yes, they are. You see the Lakers getting Bogdanovich? No, I think the Lakers got what they needed yesterday. Like I think the Lakers got what they were looking for. They got a shooter. They got a defender. I don't think they could get that all in one player without giving up more. So I think they're good on that.
Yeah.
Who was John Wall traded for? So I'm trying to find out the full details of it. No way. Hold on. Wow. All right. So Mo Bamba is a Laker.
What?
Mo Bamba is a Laker. So Pat Bev is gone out of there. Wow. Pat Bev gone. They're getting rid of everybody, bro. Pat Bev gone. Thomas Bryant, Westbrook. Pat Bev is gone. For Mo Bamba, holy shit!
That's it, just Pat for Bev.
Bro, what do you mean that's it? AD, Bamba, D'Lo, LeBron. The Lakers ain't playing, bro.
Yeah,
the Lakers ain't playing. Let's go.
Here go the Lakers fans, man.
Yes, we back, baby. We back. Vandy, Rui, come on, bro.
Nah, bro.
Let's go. Hey, we got some Laker fans here in the chat. Mo Bamba win. Let's go. Yes, sir. Do the Lakers make the playoffs? Yes.
I gotta ask the chat. Why is Mo Bamba a win?
Why is Mo Bamba a win?
Why? What has he done?
I'll let the chat answer.
What has he done in the league?
Lakers just got size. Mo Bamba was just throwing hands too. Exactly. Bring some toughness to his team.
Oh my God.
Mo Bamba, let's go. That answers my question about the backup to AD. He's a board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pat Bev gone. Yeah, KD to the Suns is crazy. He's a big – he's got a great song. Mo call it. Mid Bomba is what they're calling him. Mid Bomba.
Mid
Sheck
Bamba.
West going crazy right now. Yes, sir. He gonna be played all through that LA, that stadium, bro. Second round pick with Beverly. Okay. Pat Bev, second round pick. Mo Bamba about that smoke. Yes, sir. Get Pat Bev out of here, bro. I wonder if he gonna talk about it on his podcast too. How you feel about Portland? Portland's good, man. I feel like getting Thibault for them, that was a good move for Portland. Like, especially with KD coming in the West, I feel like if Portland's gonna make any type of move here in the Western Conference, they had to get that was a good player, good addition.
What do you think about like? I don't think like Portland is not contending in my opinion. So like why like Josh Hart is in my opinion leaps and bounds above Matisse Thybulle. So
Yeah.
what's the move for Portland here, man? Like I feel like we're just wasting Dame's time.
Well, I think Portland's acquiring assets. They're probably not thinking about this year because Jeremy Grant didn't sign that extension, right? Like he's trying not to sign that extension, so they might be playing for next year and just setting up pieces.
Yeah. Okay,
that's kind of what it feels like. Like kind of contend this year, but really setting up for a move next year with Dame.
Yeah.
Says these trades must be humbling a lot of players right now. That's true. That's true. Pat Bev got to be sick right now, bro. Bro thought he was doing something coming from Utah.
Man, Pat Bev thought he was on the move.
He did.
He thought when they got D'Lo, it was good.
Yep. Not no more. I wonder if him and D'Lo had beef.
No, they played together in Minnesota.
Didn't he say he said something about D'Lo where he liked him, right?
Yeah.
Suns NBA champs 2023. I don't doubt it.
I'm not rolling.
You don't like that move?
I know I love the move. Don't get me wrong, but they gave up so much, bro.
Bro, you don't think CP3, the names, I'm just going to go through the names. CP3, Devin Booker, TJ Warren, Durant, Ayton. What five is beating that in the West?
What are we talking about TJ Warren, bro? Come on now.
I mean, he'll bucket. We know what he is. He's just a bucket.
Okay, but we talking what's coming off the bench?
Hey, the bench needs some pieces. I like that Darius Bazley move. They got Darius Bazley. I thought that was a solid move. He all right.
Yeah. I don't get me wrong. You had to make the move. I think it's a great move, but
yeah,
instantly crown them champs right now. I'm a little skeptical.
They coming out the West. They're coming out the West. The Suns, you gotta think before the CP3 injury, before the Devin Booker injury, Suns were a top 4 team in the West already.
You must have not
you add KD to that, and now
you must have not watched Dallas last night.
I ain't worried about Dallas, bro. I ain't worried about Dallas. They didn't even have Luka on the court yesterday, which is crazy.
Man.
D'Lo gonna throw some lobs. It's crazy because they kept CP3 exactly. It's a good move. Devin Booker's not reliable in the clutch. You know what? It does give them another option in the clutch. Chris Paul's too old. They gotta have to throw Nuggets and Mavs. No shot on the Suns. Nah, see, I think the Suns, bro. The Suns are nasty. Nasty with KD and Ayton, bro. Without giving up Ayton, if they would have had to give up Ayton, I would have been with you. But because they got to keep Ayton, I thought it made the move really strong.
If I was the Suns, I would have, in my opinion, I would have kept Bridges and traded.
They wanted Bridges though. You had to do that deal. You had to get Bridges up in that deal.
Lakers and Pistons discussing a deal for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, all systems go for the Lakers right now. I hope that works.
Hey, Lakers going crazy.
Lakers go crazy. I need that.
San Antonio Spurs are trading Josh Richardson to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Jay Rich to not the real Jay Rich. Josh Richardson to the Pelicans. Okay.
To the Pelicans, yeah.
Okay, I like that move.
Clippers are getting Eric Gordon and Danny Green. Okay.
They got Danny Green too?
Yeah.
The Clippers got Danny Green, Eric Gordon, and Bones Highland. They were already deep, bro.
Yeah.
The Clippers, man, that's a deep-ass team. Suns look good on paper. Lakers got to trade AD. Ain't no way AD's getting traded.
Nah. Hey, I was starting to be on board with the AD trade.
Nah. Because what we saw the scoring thing?
No, not that. I'm just saying, like, the way, like, now that I see them making moves, it's starting to look, the team's looking a little better, but, like, it almost seemed like the Lakers were stuck. Like, they couldn't make any moves unless they had to, like, because you could get so much for AD. Like,
bro, the West is crazy right now.
Oh, it's wild.
The West is crazy right now. Dallas is solid, not finals ready. CP3 doesn't do damage in the playoffs. A lot of people say that. Waiting for a Cavs move, to be honest. You think the Cavs make any moves?
I think Karis LeVert gets moved.
You do?
I think so. I think it kind of just hasn't really worked out that well. Not that he's a bad player. I think just the fit it's been tough because Garland and Mitchell have been so ball dominant. So yeah, I think we see Karis LeVert get moved. Maybe Kevin Love.
Yeah.
Kevin Love's kind of falling out of the rotation. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a buyout situation, but
Yeah, Cavs, man. We're gonna see. I feel like they are a move away though, especially with the Nets blowing everything up. Like they have a real shot in the East now. Like not a great shot, but a shot. Russ should go to Miami. I could see that happening with the buyout. Knicks getting Zach LaVine. I don't know if the Knicks are getting LaVine. Any other Lakers trades? Right now, Bogdanovich looks like Marcus has dropped a rumor here. Bogdanovich potentially going to the Lakers. Yeah. So there's still time. We got 30 minutes until the deadline.
We're gonna get them last minute ones.
Yeah, I got O's calling. Hey, Mo, on the Lakers, you don't like the fit, Marcus, bro?
I just like. don't get me wrong, but like we had like Mo Bamba's been a consistent 15-10 in the league.
No, but you got to think about it. When you already got Bron, AD, you already got the foundation. You need pieces like a Mo Bamba. It's like you didn't get excited about Rui, but he's been playing well. Like you need pieces like that. Jared Vanderbilt. Like I'm excited as a Lakers fan.
Jared Vanderbilt's gonna be a good piece for the Lakers.
He a dog, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm excited about those moves.
Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt. I like Jared Vanderbilt.
Pat Bev got traded from Mo Bamba. Yes, he did. Cavs to the finals. There ain't no way unless they make a crazy move here at the deadline. Cavs are set. They've been playing great ball on a streak. The only thing is the Cavs deeply remind me of that Utah team. It's like they're good talent-wise, not play style, but I think they might be an early first, second round exit. DeRozan to the Lakers. I don't see it. Thomas Bryant asked to be traded for the Lakers. Yes, he did.
Did he really?
Yeah, he asked. He requested a deal. That's why he got moved. It was when I saw it, I was like, "What the hell?"
I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised he got moved.
He must have knew something was coming with like Mo. Like the Lakers were probably trying to go get another backup big, but like Wenyen's been playing all right, and then getting Mo Bamba, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Westbrook to China. Remember when you said LeBron wouldn't break the record against the Thunder? I've said a lot of things amiss, man. So if that's all you got on me, shout out to you. That video went crazy, bro. $6 million?
Yeah,
I was talking that big shit though. The Thunder fans were hating on me, man.
What you think the Kings do, man?
I think the Kings, man, I kind of think they stay solid, but I feel like they need to go get Anunoby. I feel like that's the move for them, man. I just don't think they're trying to give up Black Falcon. They ain't trying to give up Harrison, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the guys kind of rally around him, like kind of the same way Jimmy was talking about Kyle Lowry. I just feel like sometimes when you don't want to fuck up the locker room making a deal,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the Kings got to get out for Rashawn Holmes at some point.
Yeah. But you're not getting nobody a substance for Rashawn Holmes right now. He's more likely to get cut.
It's more the contract though. Like, I think they're kind of locked up because the contract is what's he making? 15 a year, 13.
Yeah, it's ugly. They overpaid for sure. I'm surprised Washington didn't trade Kuzma. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
I think they're building around Kuz.
Think so?
Yeah. Devontae Graham was the other one in that Josh Richardson deal. So
Devontae Graham went there?
To San Antonio. Josh Richardson.
Good opportunity for him.
Yeah.
He hadn't been playing well on the Pelicans team. He went from having like a really big role in that Pelicans team to like being pretty much virtually useless on that team.
Yeah.
Volume shooter though. Volume shooters never really pan out.
It says people are saying John Wall will receive.
Lost you, Marcus. Lost Marcus for a second, guys. I'm with Marcus Graves, G League point guard. Make sure y'all follow him, Marcus.Graves on TikTok. We're trying to run it up, baby. I hear Paul George is trying to recruit Westbrook. I feel like that's a good move. Pat Bev gone. Yes, he is. Can I ask your boy why he thinks LeVert should go? Yes. Hop on the stream. It's Justin Henry Show on YouTube. Hop on the stream. I'm talking with him right now. So you guys could definitely ask him. Buddy to the Lakers, we could definitely use Buddy. Buddy or Bogey, either one of them. Hopefully we get 3-point shooters. Yes, sir. You think Kyrie and KD staying on those teams after the season? I think KD for sure is. KD's going to stay with the Suns. I'm not sure about Kyrie. I don't think Kyrie wants to stay in Texas. John Wall to LA? No, I don't see that. He's in Houston. He'll probably get bought out, but I don't think LA is the right fit. Let's see. LeBron will lead Rui and Bamba to be better overall players. Exactly. So 4 second-round picks and Devontae for Josh Richardson. What's up with all these second-round picks? The second-round picks are going crazy. Westbrook and Simmons about to be overseas All-Star by All-Star. Are second-round picks undervalued? No, I think they're properly valued. They're second-round picks for a reason. Most second-round picks don't pan out. Standings are close. It makes sense why it's the most aggressive trade deadline. Yes, if pieces are moving right now, that KD move, I think it made a lot of teams that were really had championship aspirations, like make moves that they needed to make now. So yes, I agree with that.
I think also a lot of teams feel like they have a chance to make a run.
Yes.
So I think that's why we're seeing a lot of movements because, like, a lot of teams are like, we're right there too. So,
yeah.
You don't want to be the one that's left out.
Facts. The Warriors got Kevin Knox. Is that legit?
Yeah, he was thrown into that.
He was part of the deal?
Yeah. He was thrown
okay, here we go. Yeah, part of the deal. I think it's a solid pickup for them. He'll probably go run with the G, right?
I don't know, man. It's Kevin Knox. We'll see. We will see.
Bogey to the Lakers. Bojan to the Lakers. That's the rumor right now. We got 30 minutes to see if it actually goes through. You seen that game yesterday by Bogey, certified hooper. Oh, there was a question that came in for you, Marcus. Hold on a second. Is your name Justin Henry? Yes, my name is Justin Henry. That's my exact name. 100+ second-round picks on the move today. There's a question that came in for you. One of the comments said, I'm trying to find it right now. He said, can I ask your boy why he thinks LeVert should go? He's a great bench player.
No, yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think he is a great bench player, but if you just watch the Cavs, like I think we've seen a better Karis LeVert over the past couple of years, and I think having a ball dominant Donovan Mitchell, a ball dominant Darius Garland has caused Karis LeVert to kind of take I think he's kind of in no man's land. Like he doesn't really know his role. And then you got to think that he still got Jared Allen and still got Evan Mobley. So I think he's kind of stuck in no man's land. So I think it's just a new change of scenery.
You know where he could go? Toronto.
Yeah, definitely not saying Karis LeVert's a bad player. I'm saying just the fit in Cleveland, I think, is not very good for him.
I feel like he can go to Toronto and go crazy.
I think Toronto's looking to rebuild though.
Yeah. Ja's scared in the West. Yes, Ja is starting to get scared. He said, I ain't scared of the West. I know he's scared now.
Ja said he's good in the West.
Nah, he ain't good in the West.
Has this been the wildest trade deadline in some time?
Yeah. This is the most active. When you see Kevin Durant and Kyrie go and Westbrook go, like the names that are coming out, this definitely is up there in a while. It's been a while since we've seen a deadline like this. Bay is on the way. Yes, Sadiq Bay is on the way to Atlanta. That deal left Kevin Knox in Golden State. James Wiseman is now Piston. OG Anunoby, no updates yet on him.
So
Pat Bev gone. Yes, Pat Bev is no longer on the Lakers. Mo Bamba is a Laker now.
We got the rumors. So Bogdanovich, potentially LA, and Anunoby, potentially Golden State.
What?
And Golden State is interested in Anunoby, and the Lakers are interested in Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
Nothing official.
Yeah. They probably send Kevin Knox, G League ass. He sent his ass out.
Yeah.
Send all those picks out. All 5 of them picks they just got. Send all the second-round picks they got out. Why haven't the Heat made any moves today, Marcus?
That's a good question. That's a real good question, man. Because I think the Heat have to. And I think they're in a tough spot because I think the move has to be Kyle Lowry, and I think everybody knows that's Jimmy's guy. So I think they're kind of in a tough spot. But I think the moves have to be made in Miami because as stand pat right now, I don't think they're a contender.
Yeah. So they normally have a few good signings. I think they'll probably be part of the buyout market.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I think with them.
I think, man, I might be a little biased, but it's time to let my guy Gabe Vincent rock, man.
Let him rock, man.
Time to let him rock, bro. So
I've seen his name in a couple deals.
Yeah. No, I think he needs to, stay in Miami, man. I think it's time for
Kyle Lowry.
The Kyle Lowry experiment, man. It's time to move on and get what you can for him and just let Gabe rock because he's been balling, bro.
He has, man. When he gets minutes, he hoops, bro.
he gets a chance, he hoops. So
Shout out to the homie Gabe Vincent, man.
yeah,
Celtics Bucks playing in the Eastern Conference Finals for a while. It's looking that way. Lakers thoughts. I think the Lakers, obviously, as a Laker fan, we want to keep bringing this up. But I think the Lakers are solid, man. I think they made some good moves. Now, are they a championship team? I don't know that yet. But do they have a chance in any series with LeBron and AD and the foundation? Yes,
yeah.
I agree with that. Why they trade Bryant? He was balling. He asked for a trade. Duncan Robinson needs to go. That's a name. Mo Bamba, what you think?
Duncan Robinson's contract is crazy, though.
Yeah, he got paid.
Oh, my gosh.
He got paid. Straight shooter got paid. Will Kyrie join LeBron this summer? They'll have money for him because D-Russ is a free agent. So with D'Angelo Russell being a free agent, I could see it happening.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba he'll be a decent depth play. I don't really think he's a stud, but he'll be a good depth play for this team. Danny Green to Houston? Was it Houston or the Clippers that he went to?
I thought it was the Clippers. It might have been Houston. It was part of that deal, so I don't know which one it was.
Well, let's see about Danny Green here.
Let's see.
Who dropped that one? Woj?
Yeah. I got it says here Houston. Danny Green to Houston.
And Luke Kennard to the Grizzlies. That's getting another shooter for them is that's a solid move too. All right, here we go. Running through the YouTube comments. Guys, if you're here on the TikTok page, you haven't followed the YouTube, I'm with Marcus Graves here, point guard. We're talking trades at the deadline. Y'all make sure you drop him a follow, but also come drop a sub on the show. Justin Henry Show is on TikTok. We got the J-Han and MG Sports Debate Cast live right now. Kevin Knox with the Warriors is laughable. Pat Bev may be bought out and go back to the Clips. I could see a buyout for Pat Bev.
Yeah, I could see a buyout for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers signed
back to the Clips.
You think that happens?
Ooh, I don't know.
What's more likely, him or Russ?
To the Clippers?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd probably say Pat Bev.
Pat Bev?
I think, when you look at the guys they got, Eric Gordon, Bones Highland, those are guys who, need the ball. Just speaking of guys coming off the bench, not to mention, obviously Kawhi and PG.
Yeah.
Still got Reggie Jackson there as well. So to bring in, another ball dominant Russell Westbrook, I don't know if that'd be necessarily a great fit.
Where does Russ fit? Where does Russ fit, man? Because it's tough. It's tough because you recognize the talent, but it's just fit on a team. He still plays the same way and can't play a different way.
Yeah, it's tough because you have to play through Russell Westbrook. So
yeah.
I think that's where it definitely is not a question of if he's a good player or not. I think that was a struggle in LA because obviously you play through Braun, you play through AD.
Yeah.
So Russ, it's a struggle for him to come off, to sit in the corner and to sit on the wing.
He's a good fit with a bad team. A bad playoff team.
Or just a first or second option. He's got to be a first or second option.
He can't be a second option. He's the first option. That's it. That's why he had to play with the bench.
Yeah, maybe not anymore, but
Gabe is a dog. Love watching him play. Shout out to you, Jack.
Yeah.
John Wall went back to the same locker room he called toxic. Yikes. If I'm an Eastern team, I try to trade and make it to the finals this year. East only has Sixers, Celtics, Bucks as true contenders. I think, this is if you're an East Coast team or Eastern Conference team, now's the time to make a move.
Clippers are making moves, Justin.
What else they do? Hold on. What else they do?
The Hornets are trading Mason Plumlee to the Clippers.
Mason Plumlee to the Clips?
Yeah.
Mason Plumlee to the Clippers. That's it, man. What do they give up?
I don't know. Woj just came out.
John T. here from TikTok. Shout out to you being here from TikTok, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Clips going for it. Mason Plumlee. Yeah, Clippers. Whoo! Clippers Suns gonna be an interesting Western Conference Finals.
This feel like free agency, bro. Oh, Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is going to Charlotte.
Reggie Jackson's gone?
Reggie Jackson is out of there.
Damn, bro. I got a couple of Clippers hats. I might have to do a Clippers giveaway because I know these Clipper fans are feeling nice about this shit right now.
Plum Dog Millionaire.
The prize pick god.
For real.
Reggie Jackson just got traded. John Wall back to Houston. Warriors got fleeced. It's because they picked up Bones Highland. Look, Bones. Yeah, I'm getting Bones. Eric Gordon. Plumlee. Ain't bad.
We gotta talk about this. I think Sadiq Bey to Atlanta is very underrated.
Underrated, bro.
They didn't give up anything either. 5 second-round
picks, second-round picks. That's it.
Like,
bro, this is crazy. This deadline's crazy, dog.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Plumlee is solid for the Clippers. Yes, good backup, man. I'm sick of the Clippers. I'm sick of them too. I'm sick of the Clippers too. Hey, I've been watching Hornet games. Plumlee's a dog. Don't ask Plumlee to shoot free throws. He switched to the left hand on him.
He did. Plumlee is nice, bro. Plumlee is nice.
Clippers fans feel nice every year. We don't talk about his free throws. Yeah, exactly. We're not talking about his free throws. Clippers look nice. Yes, sir.
Shout out to homie Dan Titus on Twitter, man.
What did he say?
He said Mark Williams to the moon fantasy.
Yo. Loving the Lakers moves. Shout out to the homie Dan Titus, by the way.
Yeah.
Let me join in, Pops. Nah, I'm on live right now with my homie Marcus, man. So we doing the 1-2 thing right now. After crying for the 8 seed, I know why you shipped them. Fat Bev had to go. His championship was the playing game, man. Come on, bro. Warriors are being stupid. They still got 20 minutes left. So 20 minutes for the official deadline, and then probably about 30, 45 minutes after that, sometimes deals go through.
Yeah.
Rob, wake up. Yes, Pelinka needs to wake up.
What you mean? Bro, he's made 4 trades today.
Need more, bro. Need more.
Oh, my God. Y'all talking about Rob wake up. He's traded half the team.
Rob, no. He hears all the cries from the Laker fans.
Oh, my goodness.
Lakers still the winners. They have real roster with depth. Let's see. Seeing Russ' career go down like this is so sad for real. You know what? I don't think it's sad. It's just it is who he is as a player. You know, you got to appreciate. I think we can appreciate what Russ did for OKC in that time and who he is as a player. He's just not. I hate to say it this way. He's just not a championship caliber player. He's a really talented point guard. He's just not a championship player. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Not everybody is LeBron, Kobe, MJ. Like sometimes you can be a really good basketball player and not be the GOAT. And I think Russ is when we look back at Russell Westbrook, we're going to look at a man who averaged a triple-double for multiple seasons. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with what he's done and accomplished in his NBA career.
Yeah.
AOG, they call me OG on here, bro. OG, man.
Damn,
I'm laughing. This shit ain't funny. AOG, can you talk about how Minnesota is nice with Conley and Hobart reunited? You're talking about Gobert reunited. I think they're good. I just don't think, Marcus is giving the thumbs down.
Oh, sir.
Thumbs down. I don't think it's a bad move for the it doesn't move the needle for me though.
Definitely does not move the needle.
19 minutes left. There's now officially 16 minutes left here on the deadline. Clippers got all the former Nuggets trying to beat Denver finally. I hope Atlanta's actually going to let Bey do him. Now, there's a logjam though at Sadiq Bey's position.
In Atlanta? Who they got? They got Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter. You got kind of John Collins kind of played a similar role. Like,
yeah,
there's a little bit of a logjam for Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, you're right. I think they're looking to move on from Bogdanovich though.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. He has to get moved. We got 20 minutes.
I've heard John Collins been trying to get traded for 3 years. Bro, they bring
John Collins not getting moved.
Atlanta be trying to get rid of John Collins for 3 years.
Pat Bev for Mo Bamba. Yes, we've talked about that. Going to use that camera in Disney World. Show the refs.
Yeah.
If the Heat don't do anything, I'm going to make one myself. You can go play 2K and knock out a deal for yourself. OG is a Warrior? Are we talking or is that real? Hey, if y'all going to throw shit on the timeline, it's too close for comfort to be throwing rumors out there. No more rumors. Facts. We all refreshing.
Man, my refresh is crazy right now.
Refresh game is crazy right now. I got the notifications on. Beard choked 2012 finals, or Russ would have a ring, but you're right. You know, and like I said, not every player needs 6 rings. Like, I think you can play the game and play effectively without being the greatest ever. Warriors fake-ass fan base. Warriors do got a little – when they're playing well, everybody's a Warrior fan. I live in Sacramento, NorCal, so I see it all the time. Danny Green to Houston. That didn't really. He'll get bought out.
Yeah, he will.
Plinka doing good with what he has. Russ getting his bag. Yes, you can't say nothing about Russ. He's getting the bag.
Let's talk, man, about the West, man. Like right this second, you got to give me your top 2 Western Conference teams right now. Western Conference Finals. Who you got?
Western Conference Finals. Suns and Clippers.
Just like
Suns
that.
and Clippers. Western Conference Finals. Who you got? Before we get into it, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Suns. I'm gonna take Dallas. I think Dallas.
No.
Why?
Dallas can't defend.
Bro, Dallas got there last year with the worst team.
They can't defend.
They
The
don't
teams are
have
better now.
Who?
All of them. Every team got better. Denver's healthy now. We got the Lakers have improved. The Los Angeles Lakers have improved. Don't make that face. The Lakers have improved. The Suns are obviously, you counted them already. Even teams like New Orleans, when Zion was playing, they look like a top 3 seed in the West. Like
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of teams in the West. I don't know why the Clippers are just. We've seen they've had their full team the whole year. So what's now? They get Eric Gordon and Bones, and now
I just don't see. I get what you're saying about Dallas, but you also when you trade away a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith, a lot of people are underrating having an elite wing defender, especially in a time like when Durant's coming to the West. You need somebody who can defend. Who do they got? They gonna put Christian Wood on him?
But I'm watching
Reggie Bullock.
I'm watching this Dallas game last night, and like Kyrie has so much space on the floor, bro. Imagine, and then when Luka comes back, I don't know how you guard it. Like Kyrie is driving and kicking out to wide open shooters.
But in a 7-game series, you can defend that. Like you can plan to defend that differently. And if the shooters beat you, you're right. Because if Reggie Bullock's hitting 5 threes in the first quarter again,
they did it last year.
You're right.
They went to Western Conference Finals last year, and Reggie Bullock was killing, and Finney-Smith, and obviously he's not there anymore. But Tim Hardaway, Luka, Spencer Dinwiddie, like they had these guys last year that were killing in the playoffs.
I'm gonna give a kind of a hot take, Marcus. And don't take this the wrong way. I love Kyrie. Honestly, I love him as a player.
Yeah.
But does he really bring so much more than like what a Jalen Brunson did last year?
Absolutely.
How? It'll be a similar role, like a secondary scorer, not a great defender, a secondary scorer. He might add an extra 5 to 10 points a game, but is he really doing anything much differently outside of being another closing option for the Dallas Mavs?
Kyrie is significantly better than Jalen Brunson.
Offensively, yes.
I mean, defensively, they're the same.
That's what I'm saying. But so offensively, he brings another element. I get that. But Jalen Brunson, it's not like Kyrie's going to score an extra 20 points more than Jalen Brunson is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that he's going to get you an extra 5-10 a game.
This is the difference between Kyrie and Jalen Brunson. I think Kyrie can single-handedly win you 2 playoff games in a 7-game series. I don't think Jalen Brunson can do that.
But at the expense of losing I'm not saying Dorian Finney-Smith's like this elite wing defender, but he's one of the better wing defenders in the league.
For sure.
At the expense of losing that in the playoffs against in a 7-game series, where the West has a lot of like they're gonna guard LeBron, gonna have to guard MPJs, the Zions. There's a lot of like those kind of players out there in the West.
But when you watch Dallas, I was watching the game last night. Like they don't let like Paul George was. Like every time Paul George was in an ISO situation, they're sending a double team at him. Like Dallas, the way that they defend, like Jason Kidd does a great job with what he has because they do not have a lot of great defenders, and he knows it. So he schemes up defensively other ways to stop it, and I think that's why Dallas goes back to the Western Conference Finals, in my opinion.
Nah, I don't see it, man. More trades coming in. Sorry, guys, I'm not getting to a whole lot of comments right now. We're trying to get through any trades and have a little bit of talk about it too. Let me ask you this about KD real quick before we get back into the trades, though, Marcus.
Yeah.
If KD wins a championship with the Suns, and I know this is a little premature, he's got to get out the West first. But if KD wins a championship with the Suns, are you calling him a top 10 player ever? Because he's the leader. He'll be the leader of this team.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kevin Durant's a top 10, like pure basketball player. I think he's a top 10 player right now. In terms of like career accomplishments and all that, I don't even. It's hard to even consider his first 2 rings as, as real
You
rings.
gotta win them though. You gotta win them.
You for sure you have to win them. Don't get me wrong, but like to be considered a top 10 player of all time, like you have to win. You have to win those rings. Like
Yeah.
you have to be the guy. And I think like bouncing around from team to team is like I would have loved to see him win one in Brooklyn because that would have been like his team, his ring, his championship.
Yeah.
Like now he's going to like the Suns were in the Western. They've been to the Western Conference Finals. They went to the finals. Like
I hate that because I feel like he's gonna be the guy. He's gonna be the guy for the Suns.
He is, but like
you know,
it's like it's not.
He
like
was the
Kevin
guy.
Durant
To be real, he was the guy for the Warriors team. I know they had Curry, but he was the guy for the Warriors.
But like I think the difference is like Kevin Durant is becoming like I'm the guy who's gonna take you over the edge. Like you're already right there, but I'm just gonna be the guy to take you over the edge. And
is this real? Is this legit?
GP?
Gary Payton, the second back to the Warriors?
I hope so.
If so, that is a crazy. Warriors just got GP2 back.
Guess for how many second round picks?
How many? 5?
5.
Yo, Wiseman for GP2?
GP2 pretty much, yeah. So Kevin Knox and 5 second round picks for GP2.
Kevin Knox is out of there. Yeah. Go. Damn. Okay, Gary Payton back, baby.
Okay, GP.
I ain't mad at that. 5 second round picks. GP again, what's up with the 5 second round picks today? Somebody said 100. Somebody said 100 second round picks are getting traded today, and it might actually happen.
Bro, I've been on record to say this: the Warriors don't win like last year if Gary Payton's not on that team.
Yeah,
he was.
That's not crazy to say.
He was a huge part of that championship run, and I think this is a big move for them.
Blazers trading Gary Payton II to the Warriors for 5 second round picks. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
they needed that though.
Yeah,
I feel like they needed to get some of that back. You talked about how important it was to the championship run. Having a defender like that too, like I think you're seeing this. Like that's the one thing I think we've seen throughout this entire trade deadline, the Western Conference, is that these teams are going to get in defense. Like all these Western Conference teams are going to get defense right now.
For sure. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything out of Toronto.
Like, Toronto. There's got to be something with Toronto. They're
in a weird spot. Like
7 minutes left on the deadline, guys. If you have not followed the page, make sure y'all follow the page. I'm on YouTube as well. Justin Henry Show. If you look it up, it's called Justin Henry Show. Links in the bio. On with Marcus Graves. Y'all make sure to drop him a follow while you're here.
Yes, sir. Tap in
with my guy Marcus, man. I'll be on your neck of the woods next week, bro.
I know. Vegas.
Out there in Vegas.
Sin City.
Celtics all the way. John Wall traded, yes. John Wall to Houston. LeBron is the GOAT. I agree. Marcus, do you agree after the scoring record?
He used to go before the scoring record.
Before the scoring record. Yeah. That's the right answer. Is Steph Curry still in your top 5?
Steph Curry is in my top 5, absolutely.
That's all right. I got Kobe over Jordan, and it made everybody pissed off.
He's in my top 5 all time, Steph Curry.
All time?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy talk.
I'm not talking about, like, so people always talk about career accomplishments and stuff. Like, obviously his career is not over. So if you want to project his career accomplishments, he's a top 5 player of all time.
We're not projecting career accomplishments.
But I'm talking about pure basketball player. Like,
he's just a great shooter. Steph is a great shooter. The greatest shooter. That's it.
He's one of the greatest offensive players, period.
Greatest shooter. It's all right. But you got to play both sides of the ball. For me to put you top 10, top 5 all time, you got to play both sides of the ball. You got to play both sides of the ball.
Bro, Brown don't even play no defense.
Brown used to play defense, though. That's the thing, man. He's old now. I know how to being old. You can't do the same things you used to do.
Brown don't play no defense now.
Shout out to you, Nick, for jumping in here. Pierce is indeed a try hard. You think Pelinka got another one in him? I don't think so. I think the Lakers are done trading.
I think it's I think they'll be in the buyout market though.
Where does Marcus Graves have Kobe ranked at?
Ooh.
Don't piss everybody off, bro. We got 5 minutes to the deadline. Don't piss me off because I'll rant for another 10 minutes about Kobe if you don't put him too high.
I got Kobe at number 3.
All right, respect.
I got Kobe at number 3.
You got LeBron, MJ,
I got
Kobe.
LeBron, Mike, Kobe.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that. I got LeBron, Kobe, MJ. That's how I got it.
Damn, MJ 3?
MJ 3, and it's tough. It's more like 1A, 1B, 1C. But if we're gonna talk about it, I got my reasonings.
Yeah.
Have you done the giveaway yet? I have not picked a winner yet, but the deadline's close. I'm going to be giving away a Clipper hat next, so stay tuned. Clipper hat's coming next. Gary Payton back to the Warriors. If you don't put it this way, hey, I think one thing we can agree on. One thing I think most people who talk NBA can agree on with 4 minutes left in the deadline. If you don't got LeBron, MJ, Kobe, some form or fashion in your top 5, we can't talk hoop.
Oh, yeah. If they're not in the top 5,
if those 3 guys aren't in your top 5, we can't talk hoop at all.
No. The list is invalid.
The list is invalid indeed. Let's see. Dame to the Lakers, please. Westbrook to the Bulls. A lot of rumors coming in right now. Kobe, Magic, Duncan, Bird. Where is MJ at in that? Where's LeBron at in that? Hi, I'm old school. Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, Dr. J, and Connie Hawkins.
Man, come on, man.
You dropped them dudes off in this era?
I'm saying, okay, let's just get something out here, bro. To all the old heads out there.
Yo, careful.
I'm talking about old heads, like old heads.
Yeah.
Jerry West, Wilt.
Don't say Wilt. Don't say Wilt and Kareem. No, don't say Wilt and Kareem.
Wilt, Kareem, Jerry West, freaking Havlicek. These guys they're not doing none of that in the league.
Yo, Kareem and Wilt is wild to say that.
It's not wild.
It's wild to say that. You don't think Kareem or Wilt would do anything in today's game?
No. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying they wouldn't be the same player.
So if you had to put Kareem, all-time leading scorer, unstoppable hook shot, what do you think he's averaging in today's game?
He'd be like 18 and 10.
What? No way. How you figure, bro? Joel Embiid is putting up 30. You think Embiid is better than Kareem?
Yes. No.
This is ridiculous.
No, I'm talking about his bag. His bag.
It don't matter about his. He would have changed his bag.
About overall player, like I'm talking.
This is why
Joel Embiid has more shit to his game than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's just facts. Is that not facts?
It's not facts. Kareem was nice, bro.
Joel Embiid doesn't have more shit in his game than Kareem.
He could dribble a little better. That's it. That's it. That's where it stops. Kareem could probably hook a 3 in.
Oh my god! I'm not saying Kareem is or Joel is better than Kareem.
You said 18 and 10.
I said Joel has more shit in his bag than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Nah, bro. You said Kareem is putting up Christian Wood numbers.
That's fact in today's game.
That's not facts.
In today's game, bro, you got to think about it. What big man is putting up numbers? And what do the big men that do put up numbers, what do they do?
Hell, bro, there's
Jokic,
no way.
Embiid, they all shoot threes, they shoot jumpers, and they dribble.
Kareem would have dribbled. If you would have dropped him off in this era, he would have found a way to dribble the damn basketball.
I'm talking about what he did in the past. I'm not talking about what he could have found out.
I don't know. I think Kareem would be nasty in today's game. And Wilt was dribbling like Giannis back then. Wilt was
playing against third-grade teachers.
Wilt ran a 4.2, though. It didn't matter. Oh my God. Wilt ran a 4.2 and had a 50-inch vert at 7 foot. 7'1".
What's up with these deals, man? We got 1 minute to the deadline.
The deadline has came and gone. So we got about probably 30 minutes left until we figure out what's going on with the deadline. Woj, we're looking for Woj and Shams. Everybody and their mama is refreshing. If y'all see a deal come through, come in. How you feeling about the trades? I think this deadline's been crazy.
Yeah.
Warriors got Gary Payton. Yes, Gary Payton back to the Warriors. A great fit. Marcus dropped it earlier. He said it was a necessary move for them if they have a chance to have a chance in the ship. Will Andre give them a month and they would adapt for sure. Are they laughing at it? Remember, these players are soft today. Old school players play hard. You know, that's another thing too, like the mentality. They were dogs back then.
Yeah, but the game.
Yo, Marcus, you're pissing everybody off, bro. I'm out. Yo, blasphemy.
Bro, I'm not.
Kareem will get a triple double with blocks.
I'm not
Send him overseas. Can you get this nobody off the show?
Oh my God, I'm talking about Joel Embiid has more shit in his bag than Kareem. That's facts. I'm not saying he's
No,
a
it's not
better basketball player.
for the era. No, like for the era, you got to think about it. Like Kareem was doing some shit nobody had in his bag in the era. Nobody had the skyhook.
Right.
Nobody
I'm talking
still has the
about
skyhook in their bag.
today's game.
Put Kareem in today's game. Nobody could still block the skyhook.
Bro,
Who could block it?
Oh my gosh.
You gonna put Rudy Gobert on him?
Hell no.
Rudy Gobert would shit on Kareem would shit on Rudy Gobert.
There's no big man in the league that like you throw it into the post and they just get like that they do that.
He didn't have to. Kareem was hitting that skyhook from like 15 feet out though, with like pure confidence.
But that's not what's gonna win. That's not championship. That's not gonna win championships today. No.
Now you can't. I would say this: he wouldn't win as many championships. He may not be like league MVP with that exact skill set in today's. I think he would adapt, but with that exact skill set, I guess I can agree with that part. Is he wouldn't be like the best player on a team right now, on a championship team right now. I can agree with that.
What would he be then?
Kareem would be like 25 and 13 minimum.
25 and 13 is an MVP.
Floor.
That's an MVP.
That's not MVP. Jokic might not win MVP with them damn numbers this year. And he has the assist to match.
25 and 13.
They really banned him because of dunks. Draymond would average 25, 15, and 10 in Kareem's era.
Thank you.
Jokic is better than Embiid. Deadline over. LeBron traded to the Warriors. Come on, you can't be dropping no bullshit in here. We all get the updates right now. Nobody would stop Kareem in today's game. Trade's done. Yes, the trade deadline is done. There's about 30, 45 minutes. We might see some more trades go through, but the trade deadline is done. Should we recap all the trades?
Let's recap them. Let's do it.
Let's do a quick recap. All right. I wish there was like a trade deadline recap, but I'm just going to go through. Gary Payton Jr. to the Warriors for 5 second-round picks and Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox and 5 second-round picks going to the Portland Trail Blazers. Reggie Jackson traded for Mason Plumlee. Clippers and Charlotte getting a deal done. Devontae Graham was traded to San Antonio for 4 second-round picks. Josh Richardson heading to New Orleans Pelicans. Mo Bamba to the Lakers for Patrick Beverley, who I'm assuming at some point probably gets bought out. Maybe not. But that's the deal. Mo Bamba to the Lakers. OG Anunoby has not seen any action just yet. Eric Gordon to the Rockets in a multi-team deal. John Wall headed to Houston. Danny Green headed to Houston. Luke Kennard headed to the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's see. We also had Justin Holiday and Frank Kaminsky go to Houston in a deal that did not matter. Sadiq Bey to the Atlanta Hawks in a multi-team deal. James Wiseman headed to Detroit. And that deal also led to the Warriors getting a ton of picks. Bones Highland is now on the Los Angeles Clippers. Darius Baisley is headed to Phoenix to join Kevin Durant. Serge Ibaka was part of that Jay Crowder deal. Jay Crowder headed to the Bucks, and then Serge Ibaka now headed to the Pacers. George Hill headed to the Bucks as well for a second-round pick. Matisse Thybulle to the Portland Trail Blazers. A lot of deals.
Man.
We love y'all. Hey, we gonna talk this shit. You know what? This season, Marcus, we gotta do more like all-time player talks like that. I feel like that shit's fun.
For sure.
That shit's fun.
Let's just clarify that I did not say Kareem is a worse basketball player than Joel Embiid. I just said Joel Embiid has more shit in his bag.
No, I'm clipping it up, bro. I'm clipping it up. I'm making a clip, bro. It's going to TikTok.
And put it on TikTok.
The Christian Wood numbers in today's game.
18. Okay, I'll give him like 22 and 10, 22 and 13.
He better than that though.
But in today's game, you think a team's gonna throw it into the post 30 times?
It's not about. I just think that his skill set would be utilized. Like they're not going to use a play. Like Kareem had such a good skill set that I think that he can be used in any era. Like Joel still plays a little bit to the basket. It's not obviously he plays more front facing, but it's not all back to the basket. I think Kareem would have adapted, and I think that skyhook was legendary for a reason.
I always think about like teams playing the Warriors. Like whenever I think of big man, I think about like how they play against the Warriors. Like Jokic always struggles defensively against the Warriors. Rudy Gobert always struggles defensively against the Warriors.
Kareem is averaging 15 points tops. Orlando,
Orlando
Shaq would
Shaq.
kill this era. Pat Bev will get bought out and return to Minnesota and lead them. He's not leading them to no championship. Ain't no way
Yeah.
Pat Bev's winning the championship with
See,
Minnesota.
I even think Shaq would struggle in this era, defensively for sure, not offensively.
Yeah,
Defensively, like
he
he would
would.
struggle.
I agree with that. Do you think the Suns are title contenders? Yes, they are. What up with the Bulls? Bulls have not made any moves as of now.
Bulls are
Not sure why the
wild.
Nuggets gave up Bones. Was it the contract for Bones? Why they ship him off?
No, he was fell out of the rotation, and
Because of Jamal.
Jamal, and they got MPJ back, and I think KCP and all these guys, like they got a lot of
Bruce Bowen.
they got a lot.
Bryce
Yeah.
Bowen. Whatever his name is.
What's his name? Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown. Yeah, Bruce Brown. I was like, Bowen. Why I keep thinking Bowen? This is the craziest deadline. This is one of the craziest deadlines. Bones gone. Yes. Giannis is better than Kareem. Debatable. But Kareem's better. We're talking about this era, obviously. This era. We're not talking about all time. Kareem's better all time, no question. But in this era, with the same skill set, saying that he's not adapting, I will get Giannis as I go. Did the Warriors get Gary Payton back? Yes, they did. Bias, you're a Lakers fan. Ain't no bias in my game. Can they bring Pat Bev back? I don't think they want Pat Bev back. Russ getting bought out? I think so.
You know what's crazy? I always wondered that. Like, say a team ships, like, just for instance, say Russ, they ship Russ to the Jazz. Russ gets bought out. Like, do you think teams ever be like, yeah, you're going to get bought out and just come right back? You know what I mean?
I think isn't there like a thing they have to go through, like waivers almost?
Oh,
like
I don't know.
Teams have opportunities.
Yeah, I don't know.
That might be the only thing. I'm pretty sure there's like some kind of protocol they have to go through in order for that to happen.
Okay.
I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Pistons got Wiseman. Yes, they did. That was a good move for the Pistons too, getting young. Heat should go for Zach LaVine. I'm calling it. We got to see. There's probably about 30, 45 minutes left of potential deals. We haven't seen anything come through yet. So any updates that come through after the deadline, we'll be on it. Russ getting bought out and going to the Bulls. Heard it here first. That would be crazy. Rockets really wanted Wall back. Raptors didn't do shit. I'm surprised. That was Marcus. That was one team you and I both talked about. The Raptors not making any moves. That's very surprising.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because like now, what do you do? You're not really a playoff team. I think in the offseason, is Pascal a free agent this offseason?
I think so, right? Is either him or Van Vliet. One of those guys is a free agent.
Or maybe it's Anunoby.
Yeah.
It's like it's tough. It's like kind of didn't really do anything. Like you didn't really get better. Like
sat pat.
Either like you're gonna get better, like you're gonna make moves to like help your team, or you're gonna be a seller, and they kind of just I don't know.
It didn't make no sense to me, man.
They got Pirtle.
Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah. They got
Rockets trade was they got Danny Green, John Wall in exchange for Luke Kennard went to the Grizzlies and Eric Gordon went to the Clippers.
Yeah.
Opinion on Mo Bamba trade? I think it's a good debt move. Helps the Lakers out. I like it. I'm so hyped we got Sadiq Bey. Hawks fans should be happy about that addition. Glad to see my boy Russ out of that garbage Lakers organization. You can't call the Lakers organization garbage. Maybe you want to say this team is garbage. I'll give you a pass on that. But you can't say the organization is garbage.
Yeah.
I got call. I'm about to be thumping that shit today, boy.
Man, let's put up who you got. Let's obviously 8 teams in the East, 8 teams in the West. Let's start with the West. Who you got?
8 teams. What teams are making it?
What teams are making it, man? You guys we're not doing no play-in.
So no play-in, top 8 teams.
Yeah.
Suns, Nuggets, Clippers,
okay,
Dallas, Memphis, Pels.
Yeah.
I think Pels got to be in there. Minnesota. I don't like putting them in there, but I think I have to. And the Kings.
So the Lakers don't make it.
Who?
Lakers don't make it.
Oh, and I gotta take out the Pels and put the Warriors in there. Nah, that's crazy. I can't.
No Lakers, no Warriors.
I gotta take out the T-Wolves. Trash ass T-Wolves can come out. Put the Warriors in there instead.
So right now the standings stand as Denver number 1, Memphis 2, Sac 3, Dallas 4, Phoenix 5, Clippers 6, Pelicans 7, Minnesota 8, Warriors 9, Blazers 10.
Yeah. That's the
Jazz
move.
on
Warriors are going to flip flop with T Wolves. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Everything else stays as is. I think the Lakers and Portland probably take out the last 2 play-in spots.
Yeah. Man.
The West is tough, bro.
It's gonna be a tough West, bro.
The West is tough.
I think it was very key. This is what we talked about this kind of in our previews and NBA previews, how it was pivotal for the Kings to get off to a hot start. Because now you see the West is getting tough, but the Kings sitting 8 games above 500. They kind of got a little cushion. Yeah, man, it's big. So even a team like Dallas, who's I think is people have thought they've struggled this year, and somehow they're 4th in the West right now. So
and getting Kyrie's only going to help them, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Minnesota not getting in over us. Jazz, bro, nah, Jazz ain't getting in. I think the Jazz know they're not getting in. That's why they moved Conley. It's probably why they're going to buy out Russ.
Yeah, Jazz is trying to lose now.
How about the OKC Thunder? I think the Thunder, they have their run. They've been playing well, but I don't see them. They're not really trying to make a championship run. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I think Bamba is a great piece, no cap. I think the name is better, but I think it's a really good depth piece. The East is a 2-team race. Oh, we got to do the East now. They're asking us to do the East.
Yeah, East. So
who you got? Since I did the West, let me hear your East.
Yeah, no, I got Boston. I got Milwaukee, Philly, Cleveland. I still think Brooklyn gets in.
Still?
Yeah, they're 10 games over 500 right now. And they have a solid team, like Bridges, Cam Johnson, Ben Simmons. I think they're going to be like a weirdly like kind of good team. Yeah. Like I don't think they're going to make any noise in the playoffs, but like it's almost given like Utah Jazz, like move the ball.
Kind of like how the Wizards were a couple years ago?
Yeah, just like move the ball and like just play good basketball style.
Okay.
So that's 5. I think Miami gets in. I think New York gets in. And
there's one team I haven't heard yet.
Oh man, I think I gotta go Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. You don't think the Bulls get in?
I don't think the Bulls get in.
The Pacers?
Pacers. I think Bulls Pacers get in the play-in.
Play-in?
Yeah.
See, I think I would take out. I think the Nets will probably go because it's a lot of new pieces. Sometimes it takes time to gel. I think the Nets probably make a push towards like that play-in 9-10 spot. You mentioned though they're 10 games over. They'd have to go on a crazy losing streak.
The Nets are currently 7.5 games ahead of the 8 seed.
Yeah, they have to make it.
Like,
they have
and there's let's see, they play 54
Where's Indiana at right now?
Indiana is 25-31. They're 12 right now.
They're 12. They're not making it.
They're only 1 game out of the play-in though.
They're not making it.
See, like the Nets have 28 games to play, and they're 7.5 games ahead of the 8 seed.
Yeah, Nets are in. Nobody want Russ. Don't want Russ. Russ ain't staying in Utah. Pat Bev to the Magic, yes sir. So yeah, Charlotte is contending for the 1 seed right now.
Man, Charlotte, I don't know what Charlotte's doing.
I don't know what happened to them, man. I thought they'd be better. I know LaMelo's been in and out the lineup, but I thought they'd be a little bit better than that this year. I know that Miles Bridges thing kind of hurt them too.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to wait to see if any more trades are coming in. A lot of times there's some trades that come in at the last second. We haven't seen any so far. Updating Woj and Shams, but this has been a crazy trade deadline. We recapped a lot of them. If you guys have questions about the trades in general or the standings, I'm with my homie Marcus Graves right now. Y'all make sure you drop him a follow on TikTok and Twitter.
What we're talking buyout market. Obviously, we're assuming Russ and John Wall.
Danny Green, Pat Bev.
Green, yeah, like where do you see these guys going? There's also a guy who is top 75 all-time player. Has been sitting out all season. He was on your Lakers last year.
Carmelo
Anthony. I've heard some Suns rumors. I've heard some other rumors.
I think if there's going to be a team with buyouts, it's going to be the Suns. People are going to want to go play for the Suns.
Yeah.
And they need the depth. There's minutes available. Like, I think the Suns will get a couple players from the buyout market for sure.
Yeah.
I can see like Russ even. I don't know what's going to happen with Russ, but he's going to go to a team and be like a major if he gets bought out, he's going to be a difference maker on a team. He's not great. Like, I don't think Russ is a great player at this stage in his career, but he's better than any other six man that's coming off the floor right now. Like
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
put him as the sixth guy coming out, or even as a starting point guard on a lot of teams. That's crazy. I think it's a crazy thing to see what's gonna happen with Russ.
For sure.
Russ is not going with Katie yet. Actually, that's right. He ain't going to Phoenix. He ain't going to Phoenix.
Nah.
Bojan needs to go to the Lakers. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't think thoughts on no Bojan for the Lakers. It's just I think the Lakers know who they are. They got Malik Beasley. They got a shooter, better than none. So
who would the Lakers even give up for Bogdanovich?
I don't know. I probably would like Schroeder or Lonnie Walker or some pieces like that. I don't think it's enough. It wouldn't be enough for me to move him. Picks, like Schroeder. They just acquired some picks.
I forgot they still got Schroeder. Okay.
Yeah.
I see you, Lakers. Lake Show.
Let's see. You don't know the game, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in. Thanks for dropping a comment on the live. Hope Russ goes to the Bulls. Yes, sir. Russ to the Clips. I think the Bulls would actually be a good fit. Like with Levine and DeRozan.
Yeah, Levine, DeRozan. Then you got Caruso. You got Patrick Williams. I don't know, man. It's tough. I think Russ and DeRozan would be a tough fit though, because it's like two guys. It's like you're back in LA.
Yeah.
Like two guys that like. Not. I mean, LeBron's starting to shoot more threes, but like he's more of a.
All right.
Ball dominant.
So now that the deadline is over, I don't think there's anything that's come through that's game changing right now. So obviously something can happen here in the next half an hour. We gave our standings. Let's give our conference finals. After the trade deadline, conference finals, who you got? So obviously I talked about, for me, Clippers and Clippers Suns. For me in the West, who you got in the West?
I had Suns Mavericks.
Suns Mavs, okay.
Yeah.
And in the East, I think it's clearly, I think there's no doubt in my mind it's going to be Bucks Celtics.
Yeah, you don't think the Sixers make a little run, maybe?
Nah, I think they would have had to do something here at the deadline to get a little more talented.
Are you concerned at all with the play of? I know he's coming back from injury, but Chris Middleton, man, he's been struggling this year. He hasn't really caught that rhythm, and we saw kind of what happened to Milwaukee when he got hurt last year. Are you concerned at all with that aspect?
Yes and no. I think just having him on the floor is a good thing for the Bucks. But when I think about them overall, it's not like they absolutely need him to be dominant. It's just in a 7-game series like that against the Celtics, they need him to be up to speed. They need him to be more Chris Middleton than not. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing that he's off course, because they're still a top 2 team even with him at 70% of what he was. Yeah. It's going to take a minute, but if they can get anything out of him, if he's still available to take some of those closing shots, which is what they need him for, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine. Warriors versus Suns. A lot of Warriors versus Suns in here. Denver versus Suns. The Warriors, too. We both counted them out. You don't think the Warriors can get in, even though they got back their boy GP, too?
Oh, no, I got the Warriors in.
The Warriors in the conference finals.
Oh. Man. Yeah, now that you think about it.
The West, bro. Like, when you think about it, there's so many teams in the West,
yeah,
dog.
It's just, like, you can never count out the Warriors, especially, like, in a playoff series. Like, we always – I don't know why I always come back to this when you talk about, like, Mike Tomlin, how, like, I'm not going to bet against it until it happens.
Yeah.
Like, when the Warriors are healthy, they have never lost a playoff series. With the core that they have right now, they've never lost a playoff series. So I think, like, until we see it, you can't really go against it.
And in a 7-game, who really has? I look at the defense in the playoffs. I think that's the defining factor of most teams, is who has the bodies to keep up with them, not just scoring but defensively as well. Like, there's not that many teams. That the Clippers, to me, are like the one team I look at. I'm like, all right, top to bottom, that's a team that can go toe to toe with Golden State, no problem. Yeah, and I think Golden State still beats them.
I think so too. I think the only teams that could right now beat Golden State.
I got to give the Warriors more respect.
Yeah, and it's weird, bro. Like, whenever we get in the playoffs, that Warriors defense just turns up. Like,
yeah.
They are locked in.
I mean, they just got GP back too. Like,
yeah, and that's when I talk about Dallas too. Like, we talk about Dallas not having that many defenders, but like, you look at the Warriors, obviously they got Gary Payton back, but like, who else is a really good defender on that team? Draymond, Clay is since he's been back. Clay hasn't been like that lockdown defender
Yeah.
that we used to see.
Wiggins.
Wiggins is a good defender, but like they make it work with Steph being an okay defender and Jordan Poole being an okay defender, and like these guys who aren't great defenders, it's just the scheme that they have. They make it work. So I think that's why we could see some success from Dallas as well.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Triple
And
team Curry
I
is the
mean,
wave.
you got to think like Kyrie's won a chip too, so it's not like he's been a defensive liability where he can't play in the
He won a
playoffs.
ship. That was 7 years ago. I don't want to
What you
hear that.
mean?
That was 7 years ago.
And who did they beat?
It doesn't matter. That was Kyrie 7 years ago. I don't want to hear that.
He won a chip.
We're not talking about. It's a whole different Kyrie mentally. He not the same player he was even then.
He might be better.
He might be.
He might be.
Let's
better.
not forget about Jordan Poole. With how the Warriors are playing this season, I don't know. Warriors are not the same. The Nuggets. What about the Nuggets,
last
man?
year, though? The Warriors were like the 4. What were they, like the 4 seed last year?
Yeah, no, weren't they top? They were top 3 last year, weren't they?
I thought it was Nuggets, Grizzlies. They were like 4. I think they were like 4. I think they were 4. I'm pretty sure they were 4. Oh. Nuggets, Grizzlies. I'm pretty sure it was Nuggets, Grizzlies, Suns, Warriors.
You might be right on that. Suns were at the top of the West for a minute, right?
Yeah. Or maybe it was, something like that.
When is the NBA trade deadline? Trade deadline already passed. It passed about 22 minutes ago. There's normally some stuff that comes in after the deadline that has to go through official paperwork. We haven't seen anything yet. Last year at the deadline, I don't think there was any trades like that, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was none this time. AZ Marco said, "What you smoking, bro? Smoking on that AZ Marco pack. You dead to me." Nuggets disrespect is crazy. I think it's just a matter of like the Nuggets too, man. It's like there are some stacked teams, bro, and it's not disrespect to any team. I think I could say the Nuggets and Mavs, and I would be disrespecting the Warriors and Clippers. If I said Warriors and Clippers, I'd be disrespecting like it's gonna be the Suns. Like it's gonna be tough this year in the West to come out and win. It's like we're gonna see some great second round series. I think
it's tough for the Nuggets for me because it's like they have the same team. Like so, it's like
you said the Nuggets.
Yeah, like we've seen this. Like they give me Utah Jazz vibes. If I'm being
honest. No. The thing is, but you discrediting what because last year they didn't have Jamal, they didn't have MPJ, they haven't had that since they went to the conference finals in the bubble. Like it's different.
I guess
it's different, bro. Like it's different.
But do you see like, when it gets down to the playoffs and like they're gonna double Jokic every time he touches the ball.
Yeah.
And it's gonna come half court game. Who is that second? Do you have confidence in Jamal Murray to be that secondary scorer to take you over the top?
I do. I have confidence in Jamal Murray. I think you know how you mentioned Kyrie can win you 2 games. I think there's always a Michael Porter Jr. explosion game waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Gordon has stepped up as not just an offensive player but defensive player as well too. So when I look at this Nuggets team, they've acquired some pieces over the last year. Getting Bruce Brown, getting KCP, like there's some good pieces there depth wise. The Nuggets are a solid team. It's just a matter to me, like, can Jamal and MPJ be really those guys that they were in the bubble a couple years ago? And if they can, the Nuggets can win the West.
Yeah.
Before this deadline, I thought the Nuggets were going to win the West. And it's just like the Clippers are making some moves. Honestly, like I go back and forth.
I'm not sold on the Clippers. The Clippers have been. Since Kawhi's been back, he came back about a month and a half ago. Like, more came back in terms of like consistently. Like he's not playing one game, missing 5. Like they've had their full team. Like they haven't been hurt, and they've looked horrible. Like Paul George and Kawhi have not looked good together at all this year. And I was watching the game last night, and Kawhi looks like he does not look like the Kawhi Leonard we've seen.
Yeah, he was missing some of those clutch shots we're used to seeing him make. He was missing.
But even like his aggression level, like you're Kawhi Leonard, and at halftime you're 1 for 3 playing 17 minutes in the first half. Like that's. Why
do you think that is? As a player, why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if maybe he's not fully healthy and he's just trying to play through it. But even like the explosion that we used to see from Kawhi Leonard and the defensive aspect we used to see, like. I don't think he's at full health right now.
Yeah. A couple comments came in. Clips bench is crazy. That's actually a fact. They look stagnant. You speaking facts, bro. They like it. Clippers ain't it, boy. Kawhi's body is old out there. That's been Kawhi's whole career. So a lot of Clippers comments coming in. Suns in 4. That might be the motto. Suns in 4. Afraid
Suns
to
and
get
four.
injured again. It happens to a lot of players. Like almost like he has the yips. You know.
I think he's, but it's not even like he had an injury though. I think it's just like
But he has had injuries. Like you're
it
right about
is,
that.
but it's
It's
like I don't think his knee is right. Is what I'm trying to say. Like we heard in the beginning of the season how he had like a bunch of discomfort and how they didn't think the surgery went well and all this, and like now it's starting to like become like that. Well, that's got to be true because you look at him and it's like it's definitely not the same player that we've seen.
man. All right, it's Norman Powell's team. Hey, Norman Powell's been getting busy though. Don't make the
I like
face.
Norman Powell. Don't get me wrong. I like Norman Powell, but
Hawks getting Bay is nice. That was an underrated move. That was probably my favorite like non-big move was Sadiq Bey going to the Hawks. What do you think about that move, man?
yeah, man, I love that move, especially because they didn't really give up anybody in terms of like player wise. So to get that depth, obviously the outside shooting, the Hawks can get scary. They put a scary lineup out. Imagine the lineup of Trey, Dejounte, Sadiq Bey, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins,
Yeah,
like a five, like a small ball lineup. Obviously, you still got Clint Capella and Kong Wu. You still got Bogdanovich. Like this is a deep team, bro.
yeah.
It's a real deep team.
That is a deep team. All right, man. No more trades coming in, man. Let's give some parting thoughts, man. Overall. Los Angeles Lakers get D'Angelo Russell. I've said my piece on it many a times. I think it's a great deal for the Lakers. Lakers have done a lot of good
Yeah.
things. Lakers got D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, Mo Bamba trade away, Pat Bev today. What are your thoughts on the Lakers right now?
Man, complete overhaul of the team. So
In a good way or a bad way?
and I think obviously the team improved for sure. It's gonna obviously it's gonna take some time, like we kind of saw, you know, when LeBron was in Cleveland, they made those big trades where they obviously traded away Isaiah Thomas and all those guys, and they got the Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance, that type of deal. So I
Yeah.
think it's gonna take some time, but I think once they get things going, I hope they just have. My only concern is if they're gonna have enough time to get back into it, because they're gonna struggle. They'll probably lose a couple games that they should win just because the chemistry is off. So
Right.
I hope they just have enough time to get at least get into the playoffs and have a chance.
Now the Suns are the next team, and for me, it was a seismic move last night. I actually woke up to it this morning. KD, I
Man,
was like, "What the hell?" Like, woke
bro,
up to KD.
I was like laying on the bed watching Sports Center, and I was kind of like on my phone, not really listening. Scott Van Pelt's like, I'm getting in my ear that Kevin Durant's going to Phoenix. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Like, come on.
That's some crazy move to happen at like after hours, bro. Like, that's a
Yeah,
crazy move. And normally, I go to bed late. Like, I went to bed a little earlier yesterday,
yeah.
and then to wake up to that, I was like, "Oh shit, the West has changed, bro."
The
Like,
West is cracking, bro.
you think so? You think the Suns now? Where do you got them at? Top 3, top 2, top
I
1?
got him
Like,
in the
where?
top three. I'm obviously Devin Booker's got to get healthy. I think this will help Chris Paul's game. I think Chris Paul's kind of been struggling this year, and I think this will definitely help him get back on track. I'm not saying Chris Paul will see the old Chris Paul, but 15-8, 15-7 Chris Paul, I think is definitely what we'll start to see from him again. I'm just concerned about the depth. So what I think they're going to be in the buyout market, and I think we'll see them heavily involved in that aspect of things.
Yeah. Jay Crowder, what about the great Jay Crowder trade? I think that was a good move. I think they needed the depth. Gives them another defender, somebody
Yeah.
who's a veteran who has championship experience. I think it's a good move for them to get Jay Crowder. The last one I want to get to before we get off, Marcus, Toronto Raptors didn't make any moves. What are your thoughts on
Yeah.
that?
Man, concerning about the future, man. Because it's like, where do we go from here? Not a playoff team right now. You think this team can win, yet it's been shown over the last since they won the championship pretty much that they've had this core and it hasn't been successful. So kind of a state of like, where do you go from here? So yeah, a little
Like I thought for sure OG was getting moved.
yeah, a little concerning or confusing, I should say, that they didn't make any moves, especially in today's, bro. They probably could have got 4 first-round picks for OG Anunoby.
Yeah. It
Like,
didn't make any sense to me, man.
yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know
Yeah.
either, man. Oh, the Bulls too. Bulls didn't make any moves, man. I
Bulls,
thought for
yeah.
sure like Levine or they would acquire. So
Yeah.
I think maybe if there's a buyout with Russ, there's gonna be eyes on the Bulls and the Clippers for sure.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
all right, y'all. Been hanging out with y'all on live for like over 2 hours now. I'm gonna get on to the rest of my day, guys. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Marcus, it's been fun, dog.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, peace out. Everybody on TikTok, appreciate